talk about strategies going in. Like I said, this is a big team. This Blue Hawk or Black Hawk team. They are a big team. They do possess a lot of weapons. Strategies, I imagine, and I'm not the coach. I don't make these decisions, but it's always true in football to keep the ball on your offense's hands and get 3 and out and get your defense off the field.
Yeah, I mean that's such a big thing because we're in a position where we want to keep the football and we want to prevent them from having the football. And part of keeping the football is not giving the ball away in either interceptions or fumbles, and that's something we really try to emphasize this week. We've had a good week on that. I mean, all week I think we had 1 fumble and 0 interceptions, so that was really good. I mean, that's progress. So we want that to carry over to the game. On the flip side of it, we emphasize we want that ball. You know, we want to get the ball away from the other team as fast as we can so the offense can get out there and make some stuff happen.
You know, we talk about the interceptions, and I kind of hit on it in the broadcast last Friday. It's one thing to go out and criticize a quarterback, but when we're talking about Jackson Eisman, who can do so many things, not only throwing the ball, but running the ball and running the offense in a very intense, high-paced offense, you can't really throw all the heat onto him as he's a sophomore in high school. He's 16 or 17 years old. He's mature beyond his years, but he still has a lot of things to work on and improve, right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, and interceptions, when you really study football closely, they are related, obviously, to the quarterback, but there's a lot of things that he can't control. And because he can't control them, he's at the mercy of his teammates, and that's where you need teammates to step up, too, and say, hey, I'm going to make these decisions a little bit easier because I'm going to make the plays. So, yeah, I'm with you. There's no one person, and he's young, and he's done a great job this season. And I have no reservations about Jackson Eisman. He is an unbelievable leader and just a great guy to be around.
Well, and Jackson's one of those guys, too, that if he makes a mistake, I know him, he's going to kick himself all the way off the field and kick himself on the sideline. So here's a chance for those teammates, and especially your senior leadership, to come on over and say, hey, let's forget about that. Let's move on. You're doing a great job. It's one of those things where the team has to blend together and really get each other motivated during the game as well.
Exactly. You know, it's one of those things where when you think of the things that have to be done, he does those things. I mean, that's what Jackson does, and that's what makes him the really good football player that we think he is. So it's really it's a tribute to him and his teammates and then his family and stuff. They're such good people.
I tell you what, I am looking forward to a very successful into a great football season and then get into those playoffs. It's a tough one tonight, but I know you're up to the task. Coach, I appreciate your time. I know that you're busy, and it's always a pleasure talking with you.
Hey, thank you, Andy. We thank you for all that you do in supporting everything that happens at Mobridge-Pollock and our school system, and it's just outstanding. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hey, we'll be back in 2 minutes. This is Star 99.
Dad, at college we learned that every good business has a mission statement. Does Jensen Rock and Sand have one?
Of course we do. Our mission statement is to provide quality products and services, exceed our customers' expectations, and create a good working environment for our employees.
Wow, that's exactly what we do. I guess having a mission statement isn't important as actually doing what you say.
Grace, you're so smart.
I get it from you, Dad.
For your commercial, agriculture, and residential construction projects, call Jensen Rock and Sand of Mobridge, Aberdeen, Eagle Butte, Gettysburg, Faulkton, or Fort Yates.
A cool breeze is coming with a chill that will tickle your spine. The trees, green, will show their golden leaves, and the colors all divine. The autumn winds will bring a fall bite, not to the air, but to the fish in the lake. It's time to think about Bridge City Marina and your bait, tackle, and snack take. The staff at Bridge City Marina is there to help with the fall fish. And don't forget about beefs with the best food for your dish.
At First Interstate Bank of Mobridge, we know that champions play as one. One team with one goal. We also know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of teammates. You can count on First Interstate Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit First Interstate Bank of Mobridge today. Member FDIC.
At McClellan Swanson Dental, we understand. We understand the nervousness, the edginess, the fear that takes over. And that's why when you sit down in the chair, you can't have a better friend than the one you'll have at McClellan Swanson Dental. Our dentists understand your apprehension. That's why you're their first concern for any dental procedure. Whether it's a simple cleaning or something as complex as a root canal, you can rest assured that our dentists will take every precaution to make sure you're as comfortable as you can be. McClellan Swanson Dental of Mobridge, your smile, our success.
Hey, welcome back here as Public Address is going through senior night. It's also homecoming, so they're going to announce all the cheerleaders, the senior players, the winners of the floats during the parade. It's going to be a long introduction, but that also gives us a chance to introduce tonight's starting lineup, which is brought to you by Gas and Goodies in Mobridge. Let's hear from them right now. We'll come back. We'll introduce tonight's starters right here on Star 99. Where are you going? Stop! You're practically on E. You don't just roll by Gas and Goodies in Mobridge. Are you crazy? You fill this up and I'll be right back. This is why you stop. Fresh homemade pizza by the slice, ice cold beer and beverages. They now have liquor too. And I couldn't pass up the caramel rolls for the morning.
They have all that?
And more. Propane fills, laundry room, ATM. I've been stopping at Gas and Goodies in Mobridge for years. Never just drive by. Whew. Well, here we go. Tonight's starting lineups, and the visitors on the scoreboard are going to be the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers, so we'll go through them first. Starting with head coach Ted Holmstrom. The assistants are Ryan Chemnitz, Cody Stutz, Donovan Flaherty, and Todd Nas. And so here we go. Right tackle tonight, or left tackle. I apologize. Left tackle tonight, number 78, Quincy Bliley, junior, 6'1", 285-pound. At the nose tackle is number 89, Andrew Fulkerson, a junior at 6'2", 185 pounds. And at right tackle is going to be number 53, Wyatt Ziegler, a 5'9", 210-pound freshman. And the two Vipers tonight, number 72, Sebastian Oyster, is a sophomore, 6'3", 195 pounds. And number 15, Mark Sandquist, a sophomore at 5'9", 142 pounds. At one linebacker tonight on the outside is going to be number 56, Carter Hens, a sophomore at 6 foot, 205 pounds. And at the middle linebacker tonight is going to be number 55, James Fulkerson. He is a senior at 6'1", 175 pounds. And at the other outside linebackers, number 81, Kobe Johnson Goodshield, 6 foot, 175 pounds, and a senior. In the backfield, at one cornerback, it's going to be number 82, Shane Henderson, a sophomore at 6'4", 178 pounds. At the safety spot is number 22, Cage Yellow, 6 foot 2, 185 pound freshman. And at the other cornerback is going to be number 27, Joseph Dutenhofer, a 5'6", 160 pound junior. On the other side of the ball, the offensive unit for the Blackhawks tonight, they are head coached by Kenny Heather, also assisted by Will Walker, Tate Dienert, also Garrett Larson and Trey Weber. They start like this. At left tackle, number 79, Toby Keene. He is 6'4", 260 pounds and a senior. At left guard is Caleb Keene. He is a 5'11", 178 pound sophomore. At center, number 72, Cooper Goldhammer is a 6'1", 240-pound junior. At right guard is number 60, Carter Gakowski. He is a 5'8", 174-pound junior. And at right tackle is number 70, Ryan Gossel, is 6'1", 210 pounds and a sophomore. At one of the wideouts, it's going to be number 12, Blake Larson, a 5'11", 145-pound junior. At another wideout is going to be number 11, Ryan Michalek. He is a 6'3", 165-pound sophomore, and then they play that three wide out or slot. Number 24 is Michael Hoffman, a 5'11", 165-pound senior. In the backfield, playing halfback, is number 26, Brady Larson, 6'1", 210 pounds and a senior. At fullback is number 40, Camden Jost, 6'2", 200 pounds and a senior. And at quarterback is number 7, Holden Havlick, is a 6'3", 210-pound sophomore. As I was saying, a very, very big backfield for the Blackhawks. And, well, we'll see what happens as the Tigers are being introduced right now. They've come out in their white tops, black lettering and black lettering in orange trim with their black pants on. And the Blackhawks tonight are in all black with white lettering and a few flickers of red in there. And so we know the officials. We know the starting lineups. The introductions continue here from Wessington Springs. They've got a fresh 12 minutes on the clock, but they're not quite ready yet. I see the American Legion Post going to present the colors as the national anthem is played. We will take a break, and we will come back. Blackhawk Band going to play the national anthem. I think we've got 3 minutes. We might come back and have to take another break, depending on how long the introductions go. But we'll take 3 minutes right now. We'll come back, hopefully. We're going to have kickoff, and you're listening to high school football from Wessington Springs right here on Star 99.
WRT is here to help you get connected. Assistance programs for reduced cost phone and internet may be available for you or someone you know who could use a helping hand. Contact WRT to find out if you qualify for assistance through the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program, Lifeline, and or Link Up programs. For more details, visit westrib.com. Call WRT at 605-845-3100 or visit the local office in Mobridge.
What's wrong?
There's nothing wrong, just different. My owner took me through the automatic car wash at Oahe Wash, and I've never been so clean.
So why are you so fidgety?
It not only leaves my outside squeaky clean and shiny, but it took care of my every nook and cranny underneath, too.
You mean even the tailpipe?
Yep, even the tailpipe.
Get your car clean from bottom to top with the automatic car wash, or use their manual wash and do it yourself at Oahe Car Wash in Mobridge.
Ooh, this feels great.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. Hi, this is Darcy Dykehouse, Executive Assistant, and if you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Alan Lawrence and Dr. Donald Lusick, General Surgeons, Dr. Josh Henderson and Dr. Travis Henderson, Internal Medicine, and for family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Emily Bowden, Dr. Robert Marciano, and Dr. Matt Schaefer. Good luck from our team to yours from Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Isn't life crazy? One day your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
Call State Farm agent Doug Heil at 845-3603 today.
Kent, Helen, Toby, and the entire staff at Heartland Waste are proud of the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers teams and coaches. They want the players to know that when the game gets tough, you have Heartland Waste pushing for you. They want the people they serve to know that they are dedicated to the best service they can offer. So, for residential or commercial waste hauling needs, call 845-5056. Heartland Waste is proud to be a Mobridge-Pollock Tiger supporter.
A cool breeze is coming with a chill that will tickle your spine. The trees green will show their golden leaves and the colors all divine. The autumn wind will bring a fall bite, not to the air, but to the fish in the lake. It's time to think about Bridge City Marina for your bait, tackle, and snack take. The staff at Bridge City Marina is here to help you with your fall fish. And don't forget about Beats with the best food on your dish.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. Star 99, KOLY-FM, Mobridge. Put the phone down. Focus on driving.
And now the Wessington Springs High School Pep Band.
And a nice presentation of the colors by the combined VFW and Sons of American Legion here at Wessington Springs, as we are just moments away from kickoff. Of course, they do the coin toss. I still think it's in an unusual spot as they introduce everybody first, and then they coin toss it, and then they figure out who's kicking, who's receiving. So that's coming up, and I do want to let you know that kickoff tonight is brought to you by the good folks at MDU, Montana Dakota Utilities, in the community to serve. We're going to hear from them right now. We'll come back. We'll figure out who's kicking, who's receiving, who's going to play offense, who's going to play defense. Come back with us right after this message from MDU. Star 99.
Montana Dakota Utilities slogan, "In the community to serve," goes beyond providing safe and reliable electric and natural gas service. MDU and its dedicated employees are committed to the communities they serve, work, and live. Just like the dedicated area students and coaches are committed to having the best season possible. Best of luck for a successful season to all area teams from Montana Dakota Utilities, proud to sponsor the area youth.
Well, I thought by now we'd have a coin toss, but they are announcing the possible king and queen. The royalty court right now is being announced there as its homecoming for Wessington Springs. Homecoming for Mobridge-Pollock coming up in a couple of weeks. Groton area coming to town. And I've had a lot of questions. Why did they schedule homecoming so late? Well, on the schedule, sometimes you've got volleyball that spends a whole lot of time out of town. And you want a homecoming where the volleyball team is playing at Mobridge-Pollock High School, which they are. Tomorrow, I see Coach Henderson sitting in the stands right here. She's got a volleyball team ready to go. And I believe the C game starts at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Then winter coming to town. So you know when winter comes to town, you got to show up and support the Lady Tigers. It is going to be a battle. And our volleyball team is doing so well this year. Come on out, starting at 1 o'clock tomorrow. C game, JV, and then the varsity. I'm excited. Emma Keller is playing a career season this year. I just am so excited to watch her play tomorrow, again, at Mobridge-Pollock High School, starting at 1 o'clock. So that's why homecoming falls on the last game of the season. We want the volleyball team at home. We want the football team at home. And it looks like the coin was tossed. It was won by the Blackhawks, and they have deferred to the second half. So Mobridge-Pollock will come out on offense first, and the Blackhawks will kick it back deep. I imagine going back to receive the kick is going to be Holden Eisman. Also back there is probably going to be Freeze as well. So Simon and Holden will get ready to receive a kick. The Mobridge-Pollock offense will come out on the field first. And I am kind of impressed with what we're seeing here in Wessington Springs. A nice little town. I brought my wife along, and she took a couple looks at it and said, yeah, this is pretty cool. This is a nice little town. So I want to say thank you for the hospitality. First and foremost, they gave us a nice big spot to broadcast out of, and I always enjoy that. Plus, just a great atmosphere. If you look across the field, I'm just blown away by the picturesque scene, the golden fields of wheat, I guess you'd call it. Feel American right now. Well, I always do, but actually we're going to see a different player back deep for the Tigers right now. It looks like Dylan Berg back there to receive. No, actually it's not. It's Turner Fitzer is going to be back, and they will line up just around the 15-yard line. The kicker for Woonsocket, Wessington Springs, Sanborn Central, that might be the last time tonight I say that, is Bryce Larson. Sophomore, 5'11", 165 pounds. He wants to boot it back deep. Here we go. It's going to be a short kick, and it's going to be picked up by one of the up men, almost recovered by the Blackhawks. And the Tigers are going to have very good field position as they're going to come out from their own 37, 38-yard line. First and 10.
Tigers don't waste any time. They're going to get right to the line of scrimmage. They're waiting for a football to come out from the sideline. And where do they set it up? At the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 Tigers at their own 39 to start the ball game. Jackson Eisman goes in under center. Now motion in the backfield. Here is going to be the pitch. Simon Freed looking for a spot on the right side. Not much there. He gets to the line of scrimmage, falls forward for about a yard. 2nd down and 9 coming up. They put the ball right on top of the 40-yard line and right away to the line of scrimmage. Holden Eisman's going to come over here and split out to the near side. Split out is Shane Henderson on the other side, and this time it's going to be a sweep, and Simon Freed is going to pick up a couple of more. It's going to bring up a long 3rd down, though. 3rd down and 7 as they put the ball right around the 41-yard line. Eye package once again in the backfield, splits both ways. Jackson Eisman crawls in under center now, wants to pass. Give it off to Holden Eisman. He's got the 1st down across midfield and pushed out of bounds at the Blackhawk 49-yard line. So move the chains as the Tigers get their first down of the ball game on a long 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10 at the Blackhawk 48-yard line. Staggered eye in the backfield, splits both ways, and now Eisman wants to throw. He's setting up the screen. He's got out there Freed. Freed gets a blocker, gets out of one tackle, and now is going to spin his way for a nice little pickup of right around 6-7 yards. 2nd down, we're going to give him 6. 2nd down and 4 coming up for the Tigers. 10:42 left here in the first quarter. Just getting things started. Goose eggs on the scoreboard. Split and slot on this side to give it off to Freed. Freed finds a way in the left side, and he's close to 1st down yardage. Depending on the mark, it looks like they're going to mark it just a little bit short. It'll be 3rd down and a frog here. Maybe when they take a second look, they're going to give him the 1st down. Nope, they're not. It's 3rd and very short. Tigers get to the line of scrimmage, split slot over here on the near side, eye package, and this time the pitch out on the sweep is going to be Simon Freed. Let's see where they mark this one. This one's very close as well. Havlick came in from one of the safety spots to make the tackle on Simon Freed. 4th down and short. Nope, they're going to bring the chains out, stretch it out, and see if this was good enough for a 1st down or not. And it's going to be shy by a couple of inches. 4th and very short. And I don't see a punter coming out for Mobridge-Pollock. They have not handed the ball off to Schoenhardt yet, but you would think in this situation, give it to the fullback and let him make a hole. You got to also know that the Blackhawks are going to bring everybody up in the box and crowd the line of scrimmage. Maybe a good shot for a sneak here. Jackson Eisman's done that. Mostly on the goal line, but here's a 4th and less than 1. Eisman crawls in under center now, give it off, and this is going to be a 1st down and some as Schoenhardt breaks open a big hole, picks up about 5 yards, and move the chains, boys. The drive is still alive. They're going to put it at the 35-yard line of the Blackhawks. Eisman wants to pass. Now he's going to tuck it. He's got a little running lane down the sideline, all the way down inside the 20 to about the 15-yard line where he's driven out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10 from the Blackhawks 16-yard line. Eisman didn't have a receiver, decided to run, and he picks up a big gain as the Tigers are on the doorstep. Handoff this time goes to Schoenhardt. He's in the open field, and he's rambling and rumbling. He is down to the goal line. We're going to say he is short by less than a yard. It'll be 1st and goal for the Tigers. Tigers are knocking on the door right now. Split both ways, eye package in the backfield. Eisman comes in, give it off to Schonard. Schonard puts his nose down, goes in, and touchdown Tigers. It did not take long for Mobridge-Pollock to get on the board. Tigers will go for the 2-point conversion. 9:25 here in the first. Schonard goes in from a yard out to give the Tigers a 6-0 lead. Staggered eye this time. And Jackson wants to pass. He's under pressure, has to run away from it. Now looking for a receiver. He's going to go into the corner of the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. So, the 2-point conversion, no good, but the Tigers get on the board. It's 6-0. Mobridge-Pollock on top, 9:25 left in the first. We are going to take it back to the studio for 30 seconds. We'll have a kickoff. Star 99.
At First Interstate Bank of Mobridge, we know that champions play as one. One team with one goal. We also know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of teammates. You can count on First Interstate Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit First Interstate Bank of Mobridge today. Member FDIC.
$9:25 left here in the first quarter. It is 6-0. Mobridge-Pollock goes up on top. They get ready to kick the ball away. Trying to see the number out there. It's been kind of kicker by committee. I think this is Mark Sanquist who has it teed up at the 40-yard line. Back deep is going to be Carter Mebius, and I can't see the other number over there. Thinking that might be Tegan Moody. Here's a kick, short, end over ender, headed for the sideline. It's going to go out of bounds at about the 35-yard line. Sanquist boots that one out, so they get the option. Well, if it goes past the 35, they'll take it out to the 35. If it doesn't make it past the 35, well, they put it where the ball went out of bounds. So 1st and 10, the Blackhawks are going to have some great field position. And they're moving it all the way up to their 41-yard line. Blackhawks in the huddle now, get to the line of scrimmage. Once again, Tavlik, the quarterback, he's out of the gun right now. 2 receivers on both sides and a straight-ahead run. This one is given off to Brady Larson, and Larson drags the pile for a good 8 yards. Give him 7. We'll call it 7. 2nd down and 3, just inside the 49-yard line of the Blackhawks. 2nd and 3 as the Blackhawks break the huddle, get to the line of scrimmage. Split over here on the near side. Wing over here on the near side. Split backs in the backfield. They're going to give it off to the deep back. The eye. And this time with the run, full head of speed, is going to be Brady Larson. He'll get the first down as they'll move the chains into Tiger territory. Blackhawks 1st and 10 from the Tiger 45-yard line. Nice crowd for Mobridge-Pollock showed up. Travel well. That's what we do in Mobridge-Pollock. 1st and 10. Blackhawks have a split and slot over here on the near side, split out on the far side, split backs in the backfield, and now Havlik wants to take it himself. He's going to run it, gets around the corner. He's got a first down and steps out of bounds inside the 31-yard line. Holden Havlik with a nice little run pass option, RPO that time. They'll put the ball right on top of the Tiger 30-yard line. Just outside the doorstep for the Blackhawks as they get to the line of scrimmage. Once again, they go split backs in the backfield, slot and split out over here on the near side. Havlik comes in under center, takes a snap. Now they're going to go with the veer and trying to get through the left side. Not much there. Nice tackle that time by Carter Hins. Pickup of about 3 yards. Second down and 7 coming up for the Blackhawks inside the 27-yard line. 8:01 left here in the first quarter, 6-0. Tigers on top. Blackhawks break the huddle, get to the line of scrimmage. Little pistol look here. They go split slot on the far side, and Havlick this time going to hand it off. And the second back through the hole is going to be Brady Larson. He's stacked up after a short gain, bringing up a third down and a long 5, short 6, we're going to call it, as they put the ball just inside the 25 of the Tigers. Play comes in from the sideline, and they get to the huddle. Blackhawks now get ready for this one, and again, Havlick's going to go out of the gun. Split slot on the far side. Split out over here on the near side. Split backs in the backfield. And there is all kinds of movement up front. Now, was it drawn or was the Tigers offsides? We'll find out. It's going to go against the Tigers, encroachment. And a 5-yard penalty. It'll be third down and short now. Well, they're going to move the chains.
5-yard penalty and a first down.
Wow, 5-yard penalty. They turned it into a 6-yard penalty. All right. Somebody's scratching their head on that one. First and 10. The ball is on the doorstep at the 20-yard line of the Tigers. Tigers show blitz, and Havlick is going to take it himself and trying to get outside. Not much there. That time, Aiden Schonard playing in a linebacker spot. And Coach Holmstrom said we're going to see a lot of Aiden at the linebacker. Came in and made the initial stick. And then a host of Tigers came in and cleaned him up and fried him. Pickup of 4. Second down and 6 coming up for the Blackhawks. Ball at the Tiger 17-yard line. Blackhawks to the line of scrimmage. Split backs in the backfield. Havlick's going to go with the veer this time, misdirection, and not much there.
And up to Camden Yost.
Camden Yost with the carry, and he's going to pick up maybe a yard. And again, there is a nice tackle on the play by Aiden Schonard. Tigers a little beat up. As I was coming into the press box tonight, I passed by Talon Carmody. And I tell you what, he wants to be out there more than anybody I've ever seen. Split backs in the backfield, Havlick out of the gun. He wants to pass, 3-step drop, and overfires the intended receiver that time. Trying to find Pollock out there, and it was just a little bit too tall. So fourth down, and we're going to call it a long 4, short 5. 4-down territory, unless you got a nice toe that you can bring in to kick 3 points. This is where you go for it. Tiger defense would love to make a stop here as they show a 5-man front. Out of the gun, Havlick once again. He's got receivers all over the place. Now the RPO. Havlick in trouble. He's going to be sacked on the blitz that time. James Fulkerson comes in and makes a sack, and the Blackhawks will turn it over on downs. A drive of bend but don't break for the Tiger defense. The offense comes out on the field first and 10, and they're going to have it at their 25-yard line. Little split eye in the backfield. Running back is in the lead out there. And they're going to pass it out. I see what they did there. It's kind of a running back screen is what that is. Catch was made by Holden Eisman, and he had Schonard leading the way as they get it all the way down to their own 37-yard line. First and 10. High package once again in the backfield. This time they're going to give it off, and it's going to be Schonard. Schonard got stood up in the backfield, got out of a tackle, and got back to the line of scrimmage, maybe fell forward for half a yard. Second down along 9 coming up for the Tigers. Eye package in the backfield. Jackson Eisman once again crawls in under center. Give it off this time to Simon Freed. He bounces off one tackle, then gets hit by a whole host of Blackhawks. No gain on the play. 3rd down and 9 coming up. Ball is at the Tiger 40-yard line. Once again, it's the eye in the backfield. Eisman, this time play action. It's going to roll out right, and he is going to be dropped. The ball comes out, but the Tigers get on top of it, but a big loss on the play. No, they're going to say it is Blackhawk football. And so the turnover, and the Blackhawks offense will come back out on the field. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had the ball, and now they've got it at the Tiger 34-yard line. 1st and 10. 4:38 left here in the first quarter. 6-0 our score. Tigers on top. Blackhawks going to go with a little spread look here. Split over here and split backs in the backfield. Now they're going to hand it off, and the second guy through the hole this time is Larson, and Larson is going to pick up about 8 yards before he's brought down by Carter Hintz. Boy, I tell you what, that was an unfair mark right there. 7-yard pickup, 2nd and 3 coming up. Not that I'm complaining. From the 27-yard line of the Tigers, Blackhawks get to the line of scrimmage. They're going to go spread. Split slot over here on the near side, split out on the far side. Havlick's going to give it off on a little bit of a draw package, and this is going to be a 1st down. Yost makes the carry, and it's Johnson Goodshield up there to make the stop for the Tigers, but not before Yost picks up 4 yards. 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks. This time at the Tiger 23-yard line. Blackhawks break the huddle, get to the line of scrimmage. They're going to go spread once again. Split slot on the far side, split out here on the near side. Split backs in the backfield out of the gun. Havlick. Havlick is going to give it off this time, and Larson's going to go through the right side of the line. And just as I predicted in the pregame and talked with Coach Heather about, it's pound, 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 pound. When you got backs that size in the backfield, you just pound the ball, and that's a 5-yard pickup the old-fashioned way. He earned that one. 2nd down and 5 coming up. The ball just inside the doorstop, right at the 19-yard line of the Tigers. Blackhawks come to the line of scrimmage. They're going to spread it out once again. And the handoff this time goes to Yost. Yost has got a big hole. He'll go through the left side and pick up just about 8-9 yards. Sebastian Oster got a hold of a shoelace that time and pulled Yost down, and it's going to be 3rd down and 1 coming up for the Blackhawks as they get a little tempo going themselves and get right to the line of scrimmage. They're going to go with a triple wing on one side, and Havlick is going to try to get it himself. He is hit and brought down at the line of scrimmage. Now it depends on the mark.
Havlick is stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
They're going to give him about a half a yard, so 4th down and half a yard coming up for the Blackhawks. And it's back to the old drawing board. Coach Heather will send in the play. Looks like they've brought in a couple of extra running backs. That same setup, they're going to stack 3 running backs over on one side. Havlick in under center. He's going to take it forward. He's got the 1st down. Good surge from the guys up front to give him the 1st down. Aiden had to come up from the linebacker spot, make the stop. And so it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks. They've got it at the Tiger 13-yard line. 139 and ticking right here in the first quarter. Tigers lead 6-0, but Blackhawks are threatening right now. Split backs in the backfield. Out of the gun, Havlick. He is going to give it off, and it's Larson this time. Larson gets out of a tackle at the line of scrimmage, squirts forward for a nice little gain for the Blackhawks. 5-yard pickup. Aiden Schoenhardt once again is going to pick up the tackle, but 5 yards for Larson. 2nd down and 5 coming up. Tigers get to the 4-man front. Here come the Blackhawks. Spread formation once again. Split backs in the backfield. Tigers showing a little run blitz, but they give it off to Yost, and Yost looks like he's got first down yardage, and it's going to be inside the 3 to about the 2-yard line. Actually, they're going to put it right on top of the 1. 1st and goal for the Blackhawks from the Tiger 1. Turnover. It's costly, especially when you're giving up the ball and good field position. The Blackhawks looking to capitalize here. Havlick's going to climb in under center, split backs in the backfield, and he's going to hand it off. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. A big-time stop. And it's Schoenhardt that comes on the blitz and stops Yost. And it's a loss of about 2-3 yards. It'll be 2nd and goal, this time from the 4. So a big, huge run blitz that time. And Yost ran right into the arms of Schoenhardt. That's it. After 1 on your Vision Care Associates scoreboard, our score, Tigers 6, Blackhawks nothing. We will take a break. We'll come back in 60 seconds with a second quarter on Star 99.
Twice a year, you owe it to yourself to get a checkup because you were only given one set of teeth to work with. After that, it's too late to say, I should have cared for them better. McQuillan Swanson Dental will help you get the most from your teeth and gums. So for everything from a simple checkup to a wide variety of services, trust McQuillan Swanson Dental. McQuillan Swanson Dental of Mobridge. Healthy smiles for life.
WRT is here to help you get connected. Assistance programs for reduced cost phone and internet may be available for you or someone you know who could use a helping hand. Contact WRT to find out if you qualify for assistance through the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program, Lifeline, and or Link Up programs. For more details, visit westrib.com. Call WRT at 605-845-3100 or visit the local office in Mobridge.
Well, we got 1 quarter under our belt, and it's 6-0 Tigers on top as we are at the quarter break. The Blackhawks have it 2nd and goal from the Tiger 4-yard line as their offense makes their way out on the field. Here comes the defense for Mobridge-Pollock. Last-second advice from the coaching staff as they come out on the field. Tigers would enjoy a big stop here.
As we open the second quarter,
2nd and goal from the 4. Split backs in the backfield. Havlick is in the gun. Takes a snap, hands it off. It's Yost. Yost makes a cut, and he's in there. Touchdown, Tigers. Valiant effort by Mobridge-Pollock, but Woonsocket Wessington Springs Sanborn Central on the board. Here in the second quarter with 11:56 left until halftime. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion. They're going to spread it out. Splits both ways. Slaughter on the far side. Split backs in the backfield. They want to throw. Havlick looking for somebody. He's in trouble. Runs out of it and is going to pass it. It's going to be incomplete. That one was out of bounds. So we're tied with 11:56 until halftime. It's 6-6. We'll be back in 30 seconds with another kickoff on Star 99.
Ooh, Herbie, you look so handsome.
Aw, it's because my owner takes me to the Oahe Car Wash and makes me look great.
And you do. My owner washes me himself in the driveway.
You should take your owner to the Oahe Car Wash. He won't have to drag around hoses, soap, or nothing. All he has to do is slide his debit card or put in cash, and it'll take half the time.
Whether you're a do-it-yourself kind of guy and like to wash your car yourself, or prefer the convenience of an automated car wash, Oahe Car Wash is here to serve you.
I can't wait to see you.
New score on the board. It's 6-6 right now. Tigers are going to get their offense back out on the field. Tell you what, Tigers had 2 tries from the line of scrimmage in the first quarter. The rest of the time, it was Blackhawks football, and they put together some long drives and then a short drive to get the touchdown. So Fitzer will be back deep. Also, Eisman will be back deep. That's Holden back there. And the Blackhawks will get ready to kick it back deep. It's Bryce Larson to put a boot on the ball.
Bryce Larson will take it away for the Blackhawks.
He's ready. Now the officials are ready. And are we ready? That's the question. It's going to be a short, high kick, and it's going to be picked up by one of the upbacks and move forward all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Returned by Braden Wenches.
Wenches catches that one out of thin air and moves it forward. Braden Wenches is a 145-pound, 5'8" sophomore.
9-yard return for Wenches.
So great field position for the Tigers as they come down 1st and 10 from their own 41-yard line. Eye package in the backfield, split both ways. Jackson wants to pass. He's got it out there, and it's going to be caught. Cage Yellow with the catch. 6'2", 185-pound freshman makes the catch. It'll be good for about 3 yards, and it'll be second down and 7 coming up. Ball out to the 43-yard line, their own 43. Once again, the eye package. Now give it off to Schonard. Schonard trying to stretch it out, trying to get outside. He is brought down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on it. Well, they're going to give him a little gain, about a yard, which will bring up 3rd down and 6 coming up. Once again, the eye package split both ways. This time on the sweep is going to be Simon Freed. He's trying to find a place to run, and he has gathered up and brought down another short 1-yard gain. So 4th down, a long 5, short 6 coming up for the Tigers. And we will see if a punter comes out. It looks like Johnson Goodshield is going to drop back and boot this one away. Long 4th down situation inside Tiger territory. This is a good move. Play the field position game right now. Trying to find the number back there. One thing that I will remark about is the lighting here is a little dark. Nice punt by Johnson Goodshield. It's going to drive it all the way back inside the 15. Here's a return, and not a bad return. Ryder Mahalik is going to bring it out to almost the 30-yard line, about the 27 it looks like. See where they put it down. I'm just guessing at this point. Now we're going to have it at their own 29-yard line. About a 45-yard punt and return for 10 yards. Blackhawks get to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a bare naked backfield. Trips out to the far side. Havlik out of the gun, and he wants to quick bubble screen out there, and it's caught, and a big gain this time. Bryce Larson is going to get the 1st down and get it all the way up to their own 45-yard line before he's brought down finally. So a nice play, executed perfectly that time. Little catch in the backfield, enough blockers up front to pick up a big gain.
16-yard gain on the play and a first
17 yards on the pickup, and it's 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line as the Blackhawks get to the line of scrimmage. Split backs in the backfield. Havlick under center. Now he's going to go play action. He's going to set up the screen, and he is under pressure. Going to throw this one out there. Had to get rid of that one in a hurry as he was being pursued that time heavily. Riley Kerner, I think. No, actually, that wasn't. Was it Riley? Was on the pursuit. May have been Carter Hins that time. Yeah, I think it was. Carter Hins flying into the backfield, put enough pressure on to get that one out of the hand early for Havlick, and he didn't get a chance to set up a big pass play. Out of the gun, Havlick, split backs. He's right in the middle, and they're going to give it off, and it's going to be Yost, and Yost is picked up in the backfield and dropped for a loss. Is that Schoenhardt again? I believe it is. No, it was Johnson Goodshield coming in on the run blitz and read that one perfectly. Yost had no chance of forward progress that time. So a loss of 2 on the play. 3rd down and 12 coming up for the Blackhawks. Again, we're tied with 9:24 left here in the first half. Out of the gun, naked backfield. They're going to go with the screenplay again. Now they're going to go deep. There's a man open, and it is going to be dropped in and out of the hands that time. Michael Hoffman had 5-6 steps on everybody and just lost it in the lights. 4th down and 12 coming up, and it looks like the Blackhawks are going to put a boot on the ball. Looking back deep, and I think that might be Holden Eisman back there. No, actually, it's going to be Dylan Berg, and it's going to hit the turf, take a nice Tiger bounce, roll forward and out of bounds.
Bryce Larson's punt will roll out of bounds.
Where are they going to put this one down at? Looks like they're setting up right around the 20-yard line, or actually 30-yard line of the Tigers. Tigers are going to have it 1st and 10 from their own 29-yard line. Jackson Eisman comes out, lone setback in the backfield. Spread formation for the Tigers, now motion back there, and it's the jet sweep, and they're going to throw flags before anything can happen. Usually when they throw a flag that early, it's going to be offsides. Well, long conference on this, but they're going to talk this one over, make sure. .9:01 left here in the first half. We're tied at 6 from Wessington Springs, South Dakota. No flag on the play. Wow. They blew that one dead, and that had potential on it. Jet sweep. Couple of blockers out front, but no penalty. They just threw a flag out there for, well, it's laundry day. Same setup, and this time it's going to be straight up the gut, and it's going to be Schoenhardt this time. Nice gain on the play of about 4 yards. It'll be 2nd and 6 coming up. Schoenhardt again, the lone setback. Spread formation. Jackson Eisman got motion. They'll go with the jet sweep again this time. And Simon Freed finds a hole. Cuts it back against the grain. He's got close to 1st down yardage. Now they're going to move the chains. It is a 1st down. He picks up 6-7 yards. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers at the 41-yard line. This time the Tigers come out with the eye package, split both ways. Jackson under center, takes a snap, and it's going to be Schoenhardt straight ahead running once again. Pound on the ground. Schoenhardt will get 2.5 yards the old-fashioned way. He earned every step of that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Eye package again. Jackson this time. Play action, wants to throw, looks over the top, and this one's going to be a little tall. Intended for Schoenhardt, but tall and behind him that time. Incomplete. Brings up third down. Tigers desperate to convert this third down situation here. Long third down. Third down and 8 coming up.
Third down and 8.
Again, the eye package in the backfield. Split and slot on the near side over here this time. Jackson straight drop back. Now in trouble. And he's going to run out of it. He's going to be caught and get out of one tackle and then brought down right about the line of scrimmage. 4th and 8 coming up. Good coverage downfield. They're actually going to give him about 1.5 yards. It'll be 4th down and 5 coming up. Johnson Goodshield comes back out on the field to boot this one away.
4th down and 5.
Trying to figure out who's back there to receive. And, well, the whistle blows. It's Ryder Michalik again. False start against the Tigers. So it'll be 4th and 10. Back it up 5 yards. And once again, Johnson Goodshield will try to get a good kick. 4th and 11. They start the clock without having the ball set. Now they're going to stop the clock. Now they're going to start the clock. Okay. Johnson Goodshield is ready to take the snap. Low snap. He picks it up off his shoes. Now puts a boot on it. It's going to take a big Mobridge-Pollock bounce and keep bouncing back. And right at the 24-yard line.
Bears Hearts punt will be down at the 24-yard line.
34 yards. Actually, that's Bearshart doing the kicking. Jesse Bearshart. Well, 80, 81. Come on. It's a long ways from here. You got to give me a break on that. Bearshart gets a nice little boot on it, though. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks coming out of their own 25-yard line. Blackhawks put a nice drive together, but it stalled on downs the last time they had the ball. Havlik will be out of the gun, backs on each side. Now he's going to roll out right, wants to throw, looks downfield. He's got a man, and it's going to be caught and out of bounds.
Number 12, Blake Larson.
Blake Larson with the catch, and that'll move the chains as it's going to be 1st and 10. The Blackhawks will have it at their own 39-yard line. 6:50 until halftime. Tigers and Blackhawks tied at 6 right now. Right here on Star 99 as we are live from Wessington Springs tonight.
It's 1st down and 10 from the 39.
1st and 10. Blackhawks get to the line of scrimmage. This time Havlik will be out of the gun naked and by himself in the backfield. Straight drop back. Looks over the middle, and he's got a man. It's caught, and it's going to be another 1st down, it looks like. That's Yost with the catch. And they'll move the chains again. This time it'll be 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line. Blackhawks in the huddle.
That's another 1st down.
Trying to get the play in from the sideline. Long huddle this time. As you look at the back judge back there, when he puts his hand up, that means we're about ready to call a penalty. But nope, they're going to get to the line of scrimmage.
1st and 10.
Out of the gun is Havlik. Tigers look like they're going to blitz. They do bring everybody, and it's going to be Yost brought down at the line of scrimmage. Not much there. Big time play that time by Carter Hens.
No gain on the play.
2nd down and 10 coming up. Another long huddle. Now they're going to get to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun is going to be Yost. Split slot on the far side. He wants to throw. Straight drop back. Now in trouble. Rolls out. And he's going to throw it downfield. He's got a man. He's going to overthrow the intended receiver that time. Ryder Michalik. And that'll bring up 3rd down and 10 now for the Blackhawks. Blackhawks trying to stretch plays out, trying to get some big-time plays. A couple of times they've had open receivers downfield. Now they're going to call a timeout and talk this one over. 5:40 left here in the first half. We're tied at 6 from Wessington Springs, and you're listening to Star 99. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. Hi, this is Darcy Dykehouse, Executive Assistant. And if you need medical care, then trust our team.
What does that say?
Physician assistants Heather Olson and Clint Perman, and nurse practitioners Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, Karen Freiling, Todd Selfring,
bad.
and Annette Hollenbeck. And don't
Considering
forget
it's on
about
Channel
Lori
7,
Levy,
they
our
don't
nurse
even need to
practitioner and
watch the
certified
computer.
Nurse midwife. Good luck from our team to yours from Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Who doesn't love being #1? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at #1, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like #1 is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Doug Heil at 845-3603 today.
Welcome back. 5:40 left here in the first half. Tied at 6. Blackhawks are facing a 3rd down and 10 coming up. They're going to go naked in the backfield. And here's a snap. Straight drop back, and they're going to set up a little bit of a screenplay here and it's going to be shy of the first down, but a complete pass that time by Ryder McCallick, and it'll be 4th and short. 4th and 1.5 yards, maybe 2. No, actually 1. Now they actually get the ball set down. And they're going to bring the chains out. They're going to measure this one. So you can almost hear the Mobridge-Pollock sideline saying that's too far away for a measurement. Well, we'll see as they stretch it out here. And it's closer than I thought. It's going to be 4th down and a couple of inches coming up. You got to imagine right now that the Blackhawks are going to go for it here. Try to capture some mighty mo here. Tigers are going to throw everybody they have in the box. See what they call. Going to stack up 3 backs over there in a wing spot on the far side. And Havlick is going to be under center. So 4th and a couple of inches. Trick is here, do not jump off sides. Havlick slides in under center now, and he is going to give it off. And a big hole opens up for Yost. He's still on his feet to the sideline, and he is going to be pushed out of bounds. This is a big play. Depending on where they put that one, it's 35 yards, and it looks like it's going to be 1st and 10. It looks like just outside the 10-yard line.
Yost is knocked out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
So everybody was anticipating the sneak. They get the ball to Yost. He has a huge hole to run through on the left side and gets the Blackhawks on the doorstep. Just outside the 10, 1st and 10. There's a snap, and they're going to give it off this time to Larson. Larson hit after a nice little gain. Boy, where they're marking this one, it's going to be close to a 1st down again. Player down on the play for Mobridge-Pollock, slow to get up. Johnson Goodshield, slow to come off the field. Good to have Ted Ford watching back home in Mobridge. 2nd and 1 from about the 2-yard line. Under center now, Havlick's going to give it off to Yost. Yost turns the corner. He's off tackle. Touchdown, Blackhawks. Blackhawks get back into the end zone here in the second quarter. This one coming with 4:31 until halftime. This one a 2-yard touchdown for Yost. Yost in the end zone twice now. And the Blackhawks are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Naked backfield once again. And Havlick is just going to take the snap and go forward out of the gun. He is not going to make it. He's brought down short of the goal line. So with that, with 4:31 until halftime, it is 12-6. Blackhawks on top. We will be back in 30 seconds with a kickoff. Star 99.
Kent, Helen, Toby, and the entire staff at Heartland Waste are proud of the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers teams and coaches. They want the players to know that when the game gets tough, you have Heartland Waste pushing for you. They want the people they serve to know that they are dedicated to the best service they can offer. So, for residential or commercial waste hauling needs, call 845-5056. Heartland Waste is proud to be a Mobridge-Pollock Tigers supporter.
.431 left until halftime, 12-6 as the Blackhawks got back in the end zone here. Tigers will get the ball back. They get set and ready to receive. Looks like Fitzer and Holden Eisman back to receive this one. Coming out to boot it away is probably Bryce Larson. Yep, Bryce has got it. He'll tee it up from the 40. We haven't seen a long kick tonight. A lot of short, high kicks. See if Larson's got a long one up his sleeve. He gets ready to approach the ball. High, short, end over ender, and it is going to be picked up once again by Braden Wenches, and immediately he is swarmed. So again, the Tigers are going to have pretty good field position, as they will have it at their own 34-yard line, 1st and 10. Tigers come from the sideline right to the line of scrimmage.
From their own 34-yard line.
Tigers show the eye package in the backfield, splits both ways. Jackson comes in under center, wants to throw, quick drop, and he's going to throw it out there. It's caught this time by Shane Henderson for a short gain.
By number 82, Shane Henderson.
So pickup of about 2.5, 3. We're going to say it's 2nd down, short 7, short 8, long 7. Eye package in the backfield. Again, play action this time. Eisman is going to go with a throwback, and Simon Freed had to catch that one off a knee. And in high school football, when your knee goes down, you're down. It's not the NFL. You can't run. You can't get back up and run again. So a loss of 1.5 yards on it. It's going to be a long 3rd down and a long 9 coming up. Tigers are going to go split slot on the far side. Eye package behind Jackson. Eisman going to hand it off this time to Freed. Freed tries to bounce it outside, and he is going to pick up 4, maybe 5 on the play, depending on the mark, and it'll be 4th down for the Tigers. Tigers down by 6 points right now. Let's see if Coach Holmstrom is going to try to speed this up a little bit, maybe get another play in on 4th down. It's actually 4th and 3 coming up. A lot of substitutions out there. It looks like they're going to punt it away. So Jesse Bearshart will get set and ready to put it back deep. Ryder Michalik is back to receive. Bearshart set up and ready. Here's a snap. He gets a boot on it. High kick and it is going to take a Mobridge-Pollock bounce all the way down to about the 33-yard line, and that's where the Blackhawks are going to come out, 1st and 10. 2:45 left here in the first half. Blackhawks 12, Tigers 6. Tigers, a lot of 3-and-outs so far. This would be a golden opportunity for the defense to get off the field in a hurry. See what happens. The offense for the Blackhawks has put together some nice little drives.
With 2:45 left in the half.
Split slot over there on the far side, split out here on the near side, split backs in the backfield. The run blitz is on, and Havlick wants to throw. He rolls out right. He's going to throw it out there, and the question is, was he inbounds or not?
Pass is complete to Blake Larson.
They say he was. Blake Larson with the catch. Picks up about 4 yards, 3 yards, 2nd down and 7 coming up. They put the ball right across the 26, almost to the 27-yard line, their own 27. Split slot on the far. Right over here on the near side is a split out. Short side of the field. Out of the gun again, Havlick. He wants to roll out right this time. Little run pass option. He's going to throw it out there, and it's going to be caught. This will be good for a 1st down.
The pass is complete to Blake Larson.
Blake Larson again on the catch. In between the linebackers and the secondary. Makes a catch there, and they'll move the chains. They're going to put it down. It'll be 1st and 10 at the Blackhawk 37-yard line. Woonsocket, Wessington, Springs, Sanborn, Central. I said I wasn't going to say it again, but here I am saying it again. Split slot over here on the near side. Split on the far side. Blitz on the way. Havlick rolling out. He has a man, and it's going to be too high. Again, good pressure that time by the Tiger defense, and Havlick had to throw that one out there in a hurry. Carter Hens on the blitz. Almost had his 2nd sack of the night. Carter causing a lot of disruption in the backfield right now for Mobridge-Pollock. 2:02 left here in the first half after the incompletion. 2nd down and 10. Again, the Blackhawks lead 12-6. They get to the line of scrimmage. Split both ways. Slot on the far side. Split backs in the backfield. Here's another blitz. This time, Havlick's going to roll out right. Looks downfield. He's got a man, and it's going to be overthrown once again. That time, it was Aiden Schonard coming from the linebacker spot and almost had another sack. So incomplete, and 3rd down and 10 coming up. Tigers starting to show a lot of blitzes right now. Long huddle sent for the Blackhawks. They get to the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 10.
Split backs in the backfield. Again, split and slot on the far side. Split out over on the near side. And this time they're going to hand it off to Yost. Yost slips in the backfield. Maybe got back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Actually, they're going to give him about a half-yard loss. 4th down and a long 10 coming up. So you imagine the punt unit is coming on the field, but we're going to have to wait till after the timeout. 1:48 left here in the first half. 12-6 our score. It's Blackhawks on top. You know what? I know Coach Holmstrom, we're going to take 30. I don't want to miss any of this, so we'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Star 99.
It's football season. It is, but it's also fall fishing season. Yeah. That's right. The fish are biting, and it's pretty exciting. Not as exciting as the action of the football field, though, right? If you like action of the fall bite, make sure to stop by Bridge City Marina for all your bait, gas, convenience store items, and, of course, great fishing advice. And if you want to hear great football action, tune in to our football games on the radio all season long.
1 hour.
Bridge City Marina is a proud supporter of this broadcast and wishes the Mobridge-Pollock football team the best of luck this year.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety. Star 99. KOLY-FM, Mobridge. Stay alive. Don't text and drive.
Hey, welcome back here. It is Star 99, and we're in Wessington Springs tonight. 12-6 our score right now. Blackhawks on top. 1:43 remaining here in the second quarter.
4th down and 11.
Blackhawks are going to kick it back, and it looks like might be Turner Fitzer back there to receive for the Tigers. Here's a snap. Ball is going to be kicked, and it's going to take a Blackhawk bounce, but then squirt all the way out of bounds. Tigers are going to have pretty good field position. They're going to have it at their own 39-yard line. 1st and 10. 1:36 here. Tigers would sure like to get on the board before they go into the halftime break. As their offensive unit comes straight from the sideline to the line of scrimmage. Eye package in the backfield. Split slot over here on the near side. Jackson under center now. Motion in the backfield. Shane Henderson goes from left to right. Handoff this time, misdirection, going to go to Simon Freed. He's going to get stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Nothing to gain right there. 2nd down and 10. Actually, they handed off to Aiden that time. Now play action. Jackson Eisman's going to throw it out here. Turner Fitzer with the catch. He spins out of one tackle and is driven out of bounds. This one's going to be across the 45, it looks like, depending on the mark, but a nice little pickup for the Tigers. It will be across the 45 to the Tiger 46-yard line. They're going to say he didn't get out of bounds, so they're going to roll the clock. Timeout called by the Mobridge-Pollock bench. Stop the clock with 1 minute left until halftime. 12-6 our score. Tigers down right now to the Blackhawks. We'll be back this time in 60, Star 99.
At First Interstate Bank of Mobridge, we know that champions play as one. One team with one goal. We also know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of teammates. You can count on First Interstate Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit First Interstate Bank of Mobridge today. Member FDIC.
When looking for dental care, trust the team at McQuillan Swanson Dental to take care of your entire family's dental needs. Whether it's a checkup, whitening, or cosmetic dentistry, Dr. Mark McQuillan and Dr. Tom Swanson can make sure your dental work is done efficiently and affordable at McQuillan Swanson Dental. To learn more about our facility or schedule an appointment, give us a call at 845-7222 at McQuillan Swanson Dental, here for all of your family's dental needs.
3rd down and 2 for the Tigers 46.
3rd down and 2 coming up. Tigers get to the line of scrimmage. 1 minute left until halftime. This time it's Holden Eisman in the quarterback spot. He's going to try to throw that one downfield, and it is going to be incomplete.
Pass is incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down and 2.
So maybe a little trickery here as they bring Holden in under center. Not like he's never played that position before. 3rd down and 2. 4th and 2. Now Jackson comes out. He's going to crawl in under center. Staggered eye behind him. He's trying to draw the defense off. And he'll take the snap. Straight drop back this time. Looks over to Aiden Schonard. Schonard is going to get the first down and then heads for the sideline to stop the clock. They're going to say he got out of bounds or not?
Brady Larson in on the stop for the Blackhawks.
Brady Larson came in to make the stop for the Blackhawks, and another timeout called by the Mobridge-Pollock bench. 48 seconds left in the first half. 12-6 our score. Blackhawks on top. Tigers will have a 1st and 10 on the Blackhawks side of things from, it looks like, the Blackhawk 49-yard line. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Stick around. This is Star 99.
WRT is here to help you get connected. Assistance programs for reduced cost phone and internet may be available for you or someone you know who could use helping hand. Contact WRT to find out if you qualify for assistance through the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program, Lifeline, and or Link Up programs. For more details, visit westrib.com. Call WRT at 605-845-3100 or visit the local office in Mobridge.
Jackson Eisman to pass. He looks over the top, and this one's going to be a little bit too tall. Intended that time for Shane Henderson. And even Shane Henderson is not that tall. Over his head and incomplete. That'll stop the clock. 42 seconds now on the clock. 2nd and 10 after the incompletion. Tigers get right to the line of scrimmage. Jackson's got the eye behind him. Freed will dot the I. Schoenhart the up back. Now the pass. And going over the top. It's going to be intercepted. And Dellenberg was pulled down on that one. They're not going to throw a flag this time. Turner Fitzer actually was the intended receiver. And one of the cornerbacks ran him down and pulled him down. The Mobridge-Pollock sideline going to talk this one over with the officiating staff, but it doesn't look like they're going to change your mind. It'll be 1st and 10 after the INT, and the Blackhawks will have it right back. 29 seconds left here in the first half. Out of the gun, Havlick. Havlick going with the run-pass option. He's going to roll out to the right side, pulls it down, and now is going to get hit out of bounds. Picks up about 9 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 1. Play takes 8 seconds. It's going to be... Well, they haven't put the stick down yet. Actually, about an 8-yard pickup. 2nd down and 2 coming up. Mark the ball at the Tiger 37-yard line. 21 seconds left until halftime. Spread formation. Havlick out of the gun. Takes a snap. Straight drop back this time. He's got pressure. Rolls out right. Tries to throw off his back foot. This one is going to be incomplete. And they're going to throw a flag here. Well, I don't know. As I've said many times, I've officiated for years. There's contact there, but both players were going after the ball. The other one, the one that was the interception by the Blackhawks, the Blackhawk player was definitely not going for the ball. He was just running down the field and pulled our receiver down. So, it's pass interference for the Tigers, and they're going to march up the 15-yard penalty. 13 seconds on the clock. That'll be a head-scratcher during film session tomorrow morning. Naked backfield. Havlick the only one back there in the gun. Straight drop back. Wants to pass. Looks over the top. And this one is going to be incomplete. Nice defense that time by the Tigers back there. Looks like that one was intended for Peyton Euchre. Timeout called by the Blackhawks. 8 seconds left until halftime. Blackhawks lead right now, 12-6, but it's going to be 2nd down and 10 for the Blackhawks. When we return, they've got the ball at their 25-yard line at the Tiger 25. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Star 99.
You get out a bucket of water, drag the hose across the yard, and now you're ready to wash your car. And then when you're done, you have to put it all away. That sounds a lot of work when all you have to do is take your car to a Wahi Car Wash in Mobridge. Whether you want to do it yourself in one of our self-service bays or drive through one of our new automatic bays, it's definitely easier than doing it on your lawn.
That was passing.
We even have vacuums too. Take the hassle out of washing
Turner
your car
didn't even
at a
get
Wahi
a
Car
chance
Wash
to
in
go to the
Mobridge.
ball. He was hit before the ball even hit the ground. This one, both players were going for the ball. I don't know. Welcome back here. 8 seconds until halftime. And it's 2nd down and 10 for the Blackhawks. They've got the ball at the Tiger 21, it looks like. As they get to the line of scrimmage, out of the gun, split backs in the backfield, spread formation. Havlick wants to pass. He's going to throw it over the top. He's got a man, and it's a touchdown, Blackhawks. And just like that, the wind is out of the sails for the Tigers. This one coming with 3 seconds left until halftime. 21-yard completion. And a timeout called before the 2-point conversion. So they'll talk this one over, try to get 2 points in there with 3 seconds left. And we will take it back to the studio. 30 seconds right here, Star 99.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. Hi, this is Darcy Dykehouse, Executive Assistant. And if you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr.
Who
Alan
caught
Lawrence
that?
and Dr. Donald Lusick, General
You didn't
Surgeon.
see the number?
Dr. Josh Henderson and Dr. Travis Henderson,
Was it
Internal
Ryder
Medicine.
McCulloch?
And for family and women's health, including obstetrics,
Or
you can
Blake
trust
Larson?
Dr. Emily Bowden, Dr. Robert Marciano, and Dr. Matt Schaefer.
Okay.
Good luck from our team to yours from Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Well, 3 seconds on the clock left here, and it's 18-6 right now. Blackhawks are going to try to get a 2-point conversion in. In the 3 touchdowns they have yet to complete the conversion. Havlik is going to take it himself, and he is going to get hit at the line of scrimmage, stood up, and no, it will not be complete. And the clock keeper forgot to start the clock with 3 seconds. It'll be a kickoff back to the Tigers. So 18-6 our score right now. 3 seconds left until halftime. We're going to have a kickoff. We'll be back. 30 seconds, Star 99.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Doug Heil at 845-3603 today.
Just 3 seconds left until halftime. It's 18-6, and it's the Blackhawks on top. Woonsocket's homecoming, so I imagine halftime's going to be a little extended, but stick around. We're going to see if we can't gather up some of the scores around 11B, see what's going on in 9-man football as well as area teams are competing. Harriet having their homecoming tonight. Gettysburg having their homecoming tonight. We'll try to get some reports. So here's the kick. And I'd say it was deep, but it's been the up man so far. And this one is going to be jumped on right away by one of the up men for the Tigers. In fact, that's Braden Wenches again. Braden Wenches getting his name called a lot tonight because they're kicking right to him. They must not be afraid of Braden. He's going to pick one of these up and go the house. We'll see. 2 seconds left. And at this point, Tigers, it almost looks like they're going to go and take a knee here. We'll see what happens. Jackson crawls in under center. Going to be sacked. Play action pass. They fake the handoff to Schonard, and then Jackson on the blitz is going to be brought down. And that's halftime on your Vision Care Associates scoreboard. It's Blackhawks 18, Tigers 6. Hey, let's take a 3-minute timeout while we get everything situated here at halftime. We'll come back with the scoring drives, and we'll talk scores around 11B and some nine-man scores. Stick around. This is Star 99.
Kent, Helen, Toby, and the entire staff at Heartland Waste are proud of the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers teams and coaches. They want the players to know that when the game gets tough, you have Heartland Waste pushing for you. They want the people they serve to know that they are dedicated to the best service they can offer. So, for residential or commercial waste hauling needs, call 845-5056. Heartland Waste is proud to be a Mobridge-Pollock Tigers supporter.
We wish them the best of luck.
A cool breeze is coming with a chill that will tickle your spine. The trees, green, will show their golden leaves, and the colors all divine. The autumn winds will bring a fall bite, not to the air, but to the fish in the lake. It's time to think about Bridge City Marina and get bait, tackle, and snack take. The staff at Bridge City Marina is there to help with all fish. And don't forget about beefs with the best food for your dish.
At First Interstate Bank of Mobridge, we know that champions play as one. One team with one goal. We also know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of teammates. You can count on First Interstate Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit First Interstate Bank of Mobridge today. Member FDIC.
At McQuillan Swanson Dental, we understand. We understand the nervousness, the edginess, the fear that takes over. And that's why when you sit down in the chair, you can't have a better friend than the one you'll have at McQuillan Swanson Dental. Our dentists understand your apprehension. That's why you're their first concern for any dental procedure. Whether it's a simple cleaning or something as complex as a root canal, you can rest assured that our dentists will take every precaution to make sure you're as comfortable as you can be. McQuillan Swanson Dental of Mobridge, your smile, our success.
WRT is here to help you get connected. Assistance programs for reduced cost phone and internet may be available for you or someone you know who could use a helping hand. Contact WRT to find out if you qualify for assistance through the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program, Lifeline, and/or LinkUp programs. For more details, visit westriv.com. Call WRT at 605-845-3100 or visit the local office in Mobridge.
What's wrong?
There's nothing wrong, just different. My owner took me through the automatic car wash at Oahe Wash, and I've never been so clean.
So why are you so fidgety?
It not only leaves my outside squeaky clean and shiny, but it took care of my every nook and cranny underneath, too.
You mean even the tailpipe?
Yep, even the tailpipe.
Get your car clean from bottom to top with the automatic car wash, or use their manual wash and do it yourself at Oahe Car Wash in Mobridge.
Ooh, this feels great.
Welcome back. Well, they have a young person team that's headed to appear for Jamboree tomorrow from Wessington Springs, and they are introducing them right now. Hey, let's take a look at the scoring drives. Well, Mobridge-Pollock got on the board first and early with 9:25 left in the first quarter. Schoenhardt went in from a yard out, and the two-point conversion was not good. It was 6-0 at that point. And then Woonsocket, Wessington Springs, Sanborn Central got in the second quarter, early in the second quarter with 11:56 on a 4-yard touchdown. Yost went in. Two-point conversion, no good. Tied at 6 at that point. Then Woonsocket, Wessington Springs, Sanborn Central in the second quarter went in with 4:31 left in the first half on a 2-yard touchdown run by Yost. 2-point was no good, and it was 12-6 at that point. And then just a few seconds ago, with 3 seconds left in the first half, Woonsocket, Wessington Springs, Sanborn Central scored on a 21-yard pass and catch. Havlick to Blake Larson. 2-point conversion, no, and that makes it 18-6. And that's where we sit at halftime right now, as both teams are preparing for an extra long halftime period. Again, it's homecoming for Wessington Springs. So I imagine royalty and the court and everybody else going to come out. They'll introduce the winners of the parade floats and so on and so forth. Gives us plenty of time to thank some more of our sponsors. So why don't we take a 3-minute timeout? We'll come back. We'll check out the 11B when we return, and also check out some 9-man scores. Again, Harriet of Harriet-Selby area having their homecoming tonight, and Gettysburg of Potter County having their homecoming tonight. So come back with us right here in 3 minutes. This is Star 99.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. Hi, this is Darcy Dykehouse, Executive Assistant, and if you need medical care, then trust our team. Physician assistants Heather Olson and Clint Perman, and nurse practitioners Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, Karen Freiling, Todd Selfrank, and Annette Hollenbeck. And don't forget about Dory Voidy, our nurse practitioner and certified nurse midwife. Good luck from our team to yours from Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
You guys ready for the game? All right. Well, management told me they weren't paying me for pep talks, so I'm going to stop now.
You know that place between saving money and sacrificing quality?
We are so there.
What's the point of saving money if you get lousy results, especially when it comes to car insurance? State Farm can give you the right amount of coverage, plus with discounts up to 40%. You'll like how much you can save. State Farm is there.
See State Farm agent Doug Heil in Mobridge or call 845-3603.
Discounts may vary 5 to 40% state to state. Yeah!
Kent, Helen, Toby, and the entire staff at Heartland Waste are proud of the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers teams and coaches. They want the players to know that when the game gets tough, you have Heartland Waste pushing for you. They want the people they serve to know that they are dedicated to the best service they can offer. So, for residential or commercial waste hauling needs, call 845-5056. Heartland Waste is proud to be a Mobridge-Pollock Tigers supporter.
A cool breeze is coming with a chill that will tickle your spine. The trees green will show their golden leaves and the colors all divine. The autumn wind will bring a fall bite, not to the air, but to the fish in the lake. It's time to think about Bridge City Marina for your bait, tackle, and snack take. The staff at Bridge City Marina is here to help you with your fall fish. And don't forget about Beaks with the best food on your dish.
At First Interstate Bank of Mobridge, we know that champions play as one. One team with one goal. We also know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of teammates. You can count on First Interstate Bank as the trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit First Interstate Bank of Mobridge today. Member FDIC.
Twice a year, you owe it to yourself to get a checkup because you were only given one set of teeth to work with. After that, it's too late to say, I should have cared for them better. McQuillan Swanson Dental will help you get the most from your teeth and gums. So for everything from a simple checkup to a wide variety of services, trust McQuillan Swanson Dental. McQuillan Swanson Dental of Mobridge. Healthy smiles for life.
Welcome back. We're at halftime here, and it's homecoming in Wessington Springs. So a lot of pageantry here at homecoming. We still got about 7 minutes before we get things going in the second half. Let's take a look at some scores around 11B right now. West Central over Tri-Valley with 7 minutes left in the third quarter. It's 34-0 there. Dual is winning right now, under a minute left in the second quarter over Tripp, Delmont, Armour, AC/DC. That's 31-0. Clark Willow Lake with about a minute left in the second quarter. That one doesn't look like it's going to go into the second half. They're defeating Dakota Hills right now, 55-0. Winner over Bridgewater Emory Ethan right now. 10 minutes left in the third quarter. That one is 22-0. Elk Point Jefferson over Miller Highmore Herald right now, 49-0 at the end of the first half. It's Mount Vernon Plankington right now, 40, Wagner 8. Redfield defeating Parker right now with the start of the third period, 31-0. Webster area defeating Groton area right now. That's kind of an eye-opener. That's at the end of the first half. That's 20-7 Webster area right now. Sioux Valley defeating Baltic right now. That one is Sioux Valley 42, Baltic nothing. Flandreau right now over Jim River, 21-7. Rapid City Christian defeating Hill City right now, 27-8. Looks like Custer and Lead will go at it tomorrow. Maybe later on the 8 o'clock Mountain Time. So I guess that one's coming up. That says view matchup. Aberdeen Roncalli, St. Thomas More. That one will take place tomorrow night at Dakota Bank Stadium on the campus of Northern State University. Big matchup there. 5-0 Aberdeen Roncalli, 4-1 St. Thomas More. Taking a look at the 9-man schools in our area, Faulkton area right now, defeating North Central 48-3 at the end of the first half. It's Dupree 6, Newell nothing with 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Scrolling down here, Warner is defeating Hamlin right now at the end of the first half, 8-0. Potter County 6, Leola Frederick 6. That's with 11 minutes left in the third quarter. And Timberlake right now, 14, Stanley County 6, 7 minutes left in the third quarter. And going down to 9A, let's take a look at some of the scores. Let's see if we can find somebody in our area in 9A. Here's Dupree and Newell. Yeah, here's the score at the end of the first half. Harriet Selby area 44, Northwestern 6. Now, I talked to the Begeman family earlier today, and tonight's the night that, it might be over 5,000 career rushing yards for Begeman tonight. So we're going to try to get those stats at the end of the game and figure out all that stuff. So we wish him the best of luck. 44-6 right now, Harriet Selby area, and they're defeating Northwestern. That one is at halftime. Let's see if we can find some other scores from our area. That's that Warner Hamlin score again. Platte Geddes right now 28, Woolsey Wessington 12. And that's what we have for scores. We're at halftime. They're going to put a fresh 3 minutes on the clock after this 3 minutes takes off. Give the teams a chance to get loose and warm up. While we're at break, I'll just remind you, tomorrow, high school volleyball, the very, very, very good Mobridge-Pollock Tigers going to host Winter at Mobridge-Pollock High School. Everything starts at 1 o'clock. It's going to be an early day. The C team, they look fantastic. The JV looks fantastic. And then the varsity is playing better than I remember. They have a roadblock in Miller, but I tell you what, they are playing very well. I would not be shocked to see Mobridge-Pollock in the state tournament this year in volleyball. Here's your chance to come to Mobridge-Pollock High School tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Stay for the afternoon and watch some great high school volleyball happening at Mobridge-Pollock High School. As I said, they're going to tack on an extra 3 minutes. That gives us a break. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. It is 18-6 right now. It is the Blackhawks on top of the Tigers at halftime. I'm Andy Shue. This is Star 99.
WRT is here to help you get connected. Assistance programs for reduced cost phone and internet may be available for you or someone you know who could use a helping hand. Contact WRT to find out if you qualify for assistance through the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program, Lifeline, and or Link Up programs. For more details, visit westriv.com. Call WRT at 605-845-3100 or visit the local office in Mobridge.
Ooh, Herbie, you look so handsome.
It's because my owner takes me to the Oahe Car Wash and makes me look great.
And you do. My owner washes me himself in the driveway.
You should take your owner to the Oahe Car Wash. He won't have to drag around hoses, soap, or nothing. All he has to do is slide his debit card or put in cash, and it'll take half the time.
Whether you're a do-it-yourself kind of guy and like to wash your car yourself, or prefer the convenience of an automated car wash, Oahe Car Wash is here to serve you.
I can't wait to see you.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. Hi, this is Darcy Dykehouse, Executive Assistant, and if you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Alan Lawrence and Dr. Donald Lusick, General Surgeons, Dr. Josh Henderson and Dr. Travis Henderson, Internal Medicine, and for family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Emily Bowden, Dr. Robert Marciano, and Dr. Matt Schaefer. Good luck from our team to yours from Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Isn't life crazy? One day, your fender gets dented by a runaway shopping cart. The next day, your kid's college entrance exam is a runaway success.
Yes, I got accepted.
But that's life. Some days you're the bug, some days you're the windshield. No worries, your State Farm agent is here in all of life's moments, the good and the not so good, to help life go right. So good day, bad day, any day, let's talk.
Call State Farm agent Doug Heil at 845-3603 today.
Kent, Helen, Toby, and the entire staff at Heartland Waste are proud of the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers teams and coaches. They want the players to know that when the game gets tough, you have Heartland Waste pushing for you. They want the people they serve to know that they are dedicated to the best service they can offer. So, for residential or commercial waste hauling needs, call 845-5056. Heartland Waste is proud to be a Mobridge-Pollock Tiger supporter.
It's football season. It is, but it's also fall fishing season. That's right. The fish are biting and it's pretty exciting. Not as exciting as the action of the football field, though, right? If you like action of the fall bite, make sure to stop by Bridge City Marina for all your bait, gas, convenience store items, and of course, great fishing advice. And if you want to hear great football action, tune in to our football games on the radio all season long. Bridge City Marina is a proud supporter of this broadcast and wishes the Mobridge-Pollock football team the best of luck this year.
Well, as I said, a long halftime period. When it's homecoming and you've got royalty, you've got introduction of the middle school team and the junior team and so on and so forth, gives us an opportunity to take a look at the activity schedule coming up. Of course, Monday and Tuesday, William Blankards from the Mobridge-Pollock golf team will be competing at the state golf meet. We wish him the very best of luck. Again, that's Monday and Tuesday at Moccasin Creek in Aberdeen. The volleyball team, not only will they be going tomorrow, but again on Tuesday, they will play. It'll be Groton area coming to town. They're going to have a middle school game at 4 p.m., and then the high school will begin around 5 p.m., I guess maybe JV and varsity or CJV and varsity. The cross-country team will be at the Potter County Invitational, and that'll be around 1 o'clock on Wednesday, and we wish them the best of luck as well. And the cross-country team will be again out on Thursday, and maybe that's a two-day thing. Wednesday and Thursday, cross-country at Potter County. That's what it says on the activity schedule. Anyway, a lot of opportunity for folks to get out and support the Mobridge-Pollock school, athletics, so on and so forth. All right. Well, it looks like the Tigers are taking their time. Well, they got about 22 seconds left here as the Blackhawks won the toss and deferred to the second half. They'll get the ball to start the third quarter here. Tigers finally are going to line it up at the 40-yard line. Sandquist has been doing the kicking. I'm not sure who is coming up right here. He's looking for a T is what he's looking for. Well, the one thing that you put an equipment manager in charge of on the sideline is the kicking tee. So now they've got it. They found it. And they'll bring it out to the 40-yard line. Sometimes that is the hardest thing to be in charge of, is that kicking tee. Mark Sandquist, a sophomore, 5'9", 142 pounds. He kicks. He's a running back. He's a DB. Does a lot of things. If I'm not incorrect, it's Ryder Michalik back deep. Also back there, I believe, is Bryce Larson for the Blackhawks. Short line drive kick is going to be picked up on a bounce and dropped and then picked up again and trying to get down the sideline. I believe that's Michalik. Actually, after all that, he gets a pretty nice little return. Blackhawks are going to come down the field. I was starting at their, boy, I don't even know where they've marked this one. At the 31, it looks like. 31-yard line, their own 31. First and 10. Blackhawks have had no problem putting together drives. Where they've stalled a little bit is in the red zone. Tigers defense would sure like to get off the field in a hurry. Split backs in the backfield. Split and slot on the near side. Havlick gets it off the handoff. Second guy through. And I believe that time it was Larson.
Camden Yost with the carry.
It is Yost actually with the carry. So Larson and Yost, sometimes they play each other's positions. Fullback, halfback, halfback, fullback. That time Yost was the second guy through.
Second down and 7.
Pickup of about 3 yards, second down and 7. Ball is out to their own 34-yard line. Naked backfield, Havlick the only one back there. And the Tigers are going to show blitz. The quick pass over the top is going to be caught, and it's going to be good for a first down. They'll move the chains across the 40 out to about the 41-yard line. First and 10 for the Blackhawks. Well, I guess I can plug KMLO 100.7 FM, our sister station. Sunday morning, 7:30, Paul Allen and the crew, live from London, Vikings football. They play the Saints. Best place to enjoy Vikings football, KMLO. Split backs in the backfield. Havlick, he is going to throw it out there on the screen, and there is going to be a tackle made. Caught, and another first down this time. Tyson Eddy, 5'11", 170-pound sophomore, moves the chains, and this one is going to be across midfield into Tiger territory from the Tiger 46-yard line, first and 10. Again, 18-6, Blackhawks on top. Must-win situation for Mobridge-Pollock. Playoff on the line here tonight. Out of the gun this time, Havlick with a split and slot on the far side, split near side, split backs in the backfield. Here's a snap, and the handoff this time is going to go through the right side. Larson this time gets the handoff. Blake Larson, the junior, picks up about 3 yards. Second down and 7. Ball is sitting on the Tiger 43-yard line. A little bit of a longer huddle set this time as the Blackhawks get to the line of scrimmage. Split slot over here on the near side. Split backs in the backfield. Havlick under center this time. Tigers show everybody coming, and Havlick's going to run out of it. Now turns the corner, gets down the sideline, and fakes like he's going to go out of bounds, steps back in, and he is going to be all the way down to the Tiger 25, it looks like. .23-yard pickup for Havlick on the keeper. Right at the 26-yard line of the Tigers. Blackhawks again get to the line of scrimmage. This time Havlick out of the gun. Split slot over here on the near side. Split on the far side. Handoff is going to be straight ahead running. Looks like Yost again. A little bit of a draw that time. Yost is hit in the backfield. Poor tackling that time as he gets out of the first attempt and picks up 4 yards. Second down and 6. From the Tiger 24-yard line, and it looks like an injured Tiger on the play.
Yost gains 4. It's second down and 6.
Quincy Bliley limps to the sideline. That would be a big loss for that front line of the Tigers defense. This time the run pass option, and Havlick's going to throw it out there. It's going to be caught, and a first down it looks like from this angle. Nice diving catch that time. Blake Larson, I believe, on the catch, and he is going to move the chains. First and 10 as the Blackhawks have it on the doorstep once again from the Tiger 12-yard line. This time the split and slot will be on the far side. Split backs in the backfield, and a lone split out over here on the near side. Havlick will be out of the gun. Takes a snap. Again, the RPO, and he's going to try to get outside. Now throws it downfield, and it's going to be caught. Touchdown, Blackhawks. I believe that's a touchdown. One referee put both arms up. The other one says no, short by about a yard. First and goal from the 1.
Mahalik reception was good for a first down.
Mahalik with the catch. So first and goal from the 1. Blackhawks are going to stack up
Blackhawks have the ball. First and goal from the 1.
a wing on the near side and split backs in the backfield, handed off straight ahead running, and that's a touchdown right there. Yost, I believe, again on the carry.
Take it in for the touchdown.
This one with 7:23 left in the third quarter. Yost in there for the third time tonight. See if they go over the 2. They're going to go for the 2-point conversion once again. They have yet to complete a 2-point conversion. So naked backfield, trips over here on the near side, and Havlik wants to pass. There's a guy wide open in the end zone. This one is complete, and the 2-point conversion is good. And just like that, the Blackhawks are up by 20. 26-6 our score. 7:23 left in the third quarter. We're coming back in 30 seconds. We'll have a kick right here, Star 99.
At First Interstate Bank of Mobridge, we know that champions play as one. One team with one goal. We also know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of teammates. You can count on First Interstate Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit First Interstate Bank of Mobridge today. Member FDIC.
Tigers will get set and ready to receive a kick. It's going to be Holden Eisman back and Turner Fitzer back deep for the Tigers. The Blackhawks have yet to get one past the up guys, though. And Bryce Larson will come out and tee it up from about the 40-yard line. 7:23 left here in the third quarter. Now 26-6, and it is the Blackhawks on top. Larson's ready. The officials are now ready as he is going to make the approach to the ball. And here comes the kick. This one's going to be a deeper kick. It's going to be picked up off the bounce this time by Holden Eisman. And he is going to be wrapped up in a hurry. Right about the 34-yard line, that's where the Tigers are going to come out first and 10.
Larson's kickoff will be returned by Bryce Vogel.
That's actually Bryce Vogel on the return. 5'7", 135-pound sophomore. So first and 10, the Tigers have it at their own 35-yard line. Eye package in the backfield, split and slot now, motion in the backfield. And they're going to pitch it out this time on the sweep, and it's going to be Freed. Freed bounces off of the tackle, now is stacked up by a host of Blackhawks. But a nice little 5-yard pickup by Freed, actually giving him 6. Generous mark that time, 2nd and 4 coming up.
It's 2nd down and 4 from the 31.
Eye package once again. Split both ways, and Jackson's going to give it off this time. Simon Freed trying to bounce it and gets caught in the backfield and dropped for a short loss. Nice pursuit that time by Evan Von Eye. So 3rd down and 5 now. Tigers get to the line of scrimmage. Eye package once again, this time play action. And Jackson Eisman is going to take it himself. He has a short 1 yard to pick up before he's brought down.
Jackson Eisman elects to keep it.
So this will bring up 4th down and 1. Nope, move the chains. 1st and 10. Another generous mark by the officials.
Eisman gains the 1st down.
So a big 5-yard pickup, and it's 1st and 10.
1st down and 10 from their own 35.
from their own 35. Jackson is pressured. He's going to be wrapped up and brought down in the backfield and sacked for a big loss all the way back to the 26-yard line. That's a coverage sack right there. Nobody broke open. So second down and just about 17 coming up. Ball all the way back to the 29-yard line, their own 29. Eye package in the backfield. And now play action again. Eisman setting up the screen. He's got Schonard. Schonard gets a nice burst, but gets back to the original line of scrimmage before he's brought down by the ankles.
Evan Von Eye and Blake Larson in on the stop for the Blackhawks.
Von Eye had a hold of his ankles. Timeout called by the Mobridge-Pollock sideline. 26-6 our score. 5:21 left here in the third quarter. And Coach Holmstrom has some words for the officiating crew. Well, we'll see what that's all about. We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Star 99.
When looking for dental care, trust the team at McQuillan Swanson Dental to take care of your entire family's dental needs. Whether it's a checkup, whitening, or cosmetic dentistry, Dr. Mark McQuillan and Dr. Tom Swanson can make sure your dental work is done efficiently and affordable at McQuillan Swanson Dental. To learn more about our facility or schedule an appointment, give us a call at 845-7222 at McQuillan Swanson Dental, here for all of your family's dental needs.
Unclear about what the coaching staff from Mobridge-Pollock had to discuss with the officiating crew. Holmstrom came out and he was pointing into the backfield, and it may have been on the sack of Jackson Eisman. But they'll come out of the timeout with a third down and 8 coming up. Jackson Eisman's going to roll out right. Under pressure now, and he is going to be brought down again. A sack. Missed block up front, and that was Neen coming in. Untouched, basically. And so out comes the punting team. Jesse Bearshart will look to put a boot on the ball. Here's a snap. Bearshart puts a boot on it. High punt. And it takes a Mobridge-Pollock bounce, but then bounces the other way. It's going to be down, and the Blackhawks are going to have a very good field position. They're going to start at their 45-yard line. Actually, that was Mark Sandquist with the punt. No, it wasn't. That was Bearshart. Big old number 80 out there. 4:26 left here in the third quarter. 26-6 our score. Blackhawks on top here at Wessington Springs homecoming. Blackhawks get the ball back, 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. Trips package over here on the near side. Naked backfield. Havlick out of the gun, and he's going to do a quick pass out there. It's going to be caught and wrestled down after a big gain that time was Blake Larson. Tackle made by Johnson Goodshield, but it's going to be just about, there's going to be some chippiness after the play, and it's laundry day here in Wessington Springs. Flags all over the place. Little extracurricular after the play was called dead. Well, you can tell that there's a level of frustration right now on the Tigers that unsportsmanlike conduct, and this one is going to go both ways. So the penalties will offset.
Unsportsmanlike conduct called against both.
And they'll replay the down. So that would have been, I don't know why they're marking the ball here. If it's offsetting, the ball goes all the way back to the offsetting. Okay, well, just keep my mouth shut and my hands to myself. That's what my dad always told me. 2nd and 1 coming up. I guess because it was after the play. Play was called dead after the 9-yard pickup. That's what it was. Split backs in the backfield. This time the handoff and a big hole opens on the right side.
Handoff goes to Brady Larson. He'll take it through the line.
Larson with the carry.
At the 36-yard line.
And Blake Larson's going to give him a first down plus some. In fact, that'll move the chains all the way down to the Tiger 36-yard line. 1st and 10. Tick-tock, 3:35 left here in the third quarter. Blackhawks putting long, sustained drives together.
It's first down and 10 for the
Split
Hawks.
backs in the backfield, split slot on the far side. Havlik under center this time, going to give it off to Yost. Yost hit in the backfield, then gets a burst of speed and sprints forward for a big gain. Johnson Goodshield again on the tackle. I think he took the brunt of that one. He was underneath the pile. A little bit slow getting back to the linebacker spot right now. 9-yard pickup by Yost. It'll be 2nd and 1. Ball around the 28-yard line of the Tigers. Havlik out of the gun. Split backs in the backfield. Split both ways. Takes a snap and going to hand it off through the right side this time. Brady Larson. He's going to have a first down.
Larson with the carry.
And the Blackhawks will move the chains. This one just outside the 20 to the 21-yard line of the Tigers.
7-yard gain on the play. That's good for his first down.
Again, the Blackhawks back to the line of scrimmage. Split backs in the backfield. Split and slot over here on the near side. Split on the far side. Out of the gun, Havlik. Straight drop back this time. Under pressure. He's going to be sacked.
Havlik will be sacked in the backfield.
And it's Turner Fitzer coming in to make the sack. And boy, I tell you what, about a 10-yard loss. So 2nd down and 20, they're going to move the ball in between the 30 and 31-yard line. Again, out of the gun, Havlik with split backs. Split and slot on the far side this time, on the big side of the field. And he'll take the straight drop back again, set up the screen this time. It's caught, and might be another first down.
Brady Larson.
Very close. We'll see where they mark this one. That one caught by Brady Larson.
He'll be brought down at the 15-yard line.
Referees are stopping the clock. I didn't see any laundry out there. Is there a flag out on the field? I don't know why they're not moving the chains. Wow, it's going to be short by about 4 yards. Boy, my vision tonight, not what it usually is. Eagle eye usually. Tonight, not so much. 3rd down and a long 4. Split slot on the far side, on the big side of the field. Split over here on the near side. Split backs in the backfield. Havlik is going to do a cadence and draw the defense off sides. So that's the one way to get a first down. Encroachment against the defense. 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment called against the Tigers.
And that'll bring up a first down and 10. They are going to put the chains right on top of the 10-yard line. Out of the gun again, Havlik. Tigers show blitz, and tell you what, nice RPO that time. Havlik on the keeper goes in from 10 yards. Touchdown for the Blackhawks. 38 seconds left in the third quarter, and another score on the board. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage for the two-point conversion here. Naked backfield, Havlick, the only one back there. He's going to take a straight drop now, throw it over the top, and it's caught for the two-point conversion. 34 now to 6. Blackhawks on top with 38 seconds left in the third quarter, and another kickoff coming. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Star 99.
WRT is here to help you get connected. Assistance programs for reduced cost phone and internet may be available for you or someone you know who could use a helping hand. Contact WRT to find out if you qualify for assistance through the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program, Lifeline, and or Link Up programs. For more details, visit westrib.com. Call WRT at 605-845-3100 or visit the local office in Mobridge.
Well, it's 34-6 now, and the Tigers got a lot of work to do, and they'd like to get something started right here as they will receive another kick from the Blackhawks. The Blackhawks will bring their kicking team out. And besides the last kick, they've been kicking it short. Bryce Larson doing the kicking chores. So he's got it teed up and ready to go. Again, 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. He's going to send it back deep this time. Line drive kick picked up on a bounce. And big time return this time. Wow, I tell you what, nice surge. Turner Fitzer with authority. Nice return. 27 yards on the return. Tigers are going to have a pretty good field position to start this drive. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. And Jackson Eisman will bring him right to the line of scrimmage. Eye package behind him. Split slot on this far near side, actually. Handoff goes straight ahead. Aiden Schonard. Wow. That's how you pick up 10 yards right there. They're going to give him a mark of 9 yards, so 2nd and 1 coming up. Give it to Schonard again. This time he goes through the right side off guard, and he's going to pick up the first down across midfield out to the Blackhawk 47-yard line. Eye package once again. Jackson Eisman wants to throw, looks downfield, and he's going to throw it in between. Well, he was trying to find either Fitzer that time.
And that play ends our third quarter.
And that's it. After 3 on your Vision Care Associates scoreboard, it is Blackhawks 34, Tigers 6. Come back in 60 seconds. We'll have the fourth quarter for you right here on Star 99.
You get out a bucket of water, drag the hose across the yard, and now you're ready to wash your car. And then when you're done, you have to put it all away. That sounds like a lot of work when all you have to do is take your car to a Wahi Car Wash in Mobridge. Whether you want to do it yourself in one of our self-service bays or drive through one of our new automatic bays, it's definitely easier than doing it on your lawn. We even have vacuums too. Take the hassle out of washing your car at a Wahi Car Wash in Mobridge.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. Hi, this is Darcy Dykehouse, Executive Assistant, and if you need medical care, then trust our team. Physician assistants Heather Olson and Clint Herman, and nurse practitioners Candida Gehring, Jesse Norder, Karen Freiling, Todd Selfrank, and Annette Hollenbeck. And don't forget about Dory Voidy, our nurse practitioner and certified nurse midwife. Good luck from our team to yours from Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics.
Well, the fourth quarter has begun, and the Tigers are going to come out, and they're going to have it 2nd out of 9, handoff again goes to Schonard. He picks up a nice gain, 8 or 9 yards. We're going to break for station identification real quick.
Driven by the Office of Highway Safety, Star 99, KOLY-FM, Mobridge. Arrive alive. Don't text and drive.
Schonard's been the workhorse on this drive as he picks up another 5 yards, and they'll move the chains. This one is going to be inside the 33-yard line of the Blackhawks. This time play action, and a pass goes out. Schonard with the catch. He's got close to first down yardage again. In fact, it looks like from here they'll move the chains. Another first down for the Tigers. As they play with tempo, they'll get to the line of scrimmage and wait for the referee to blow the whistle. Jackson Eisman already in under center. Going to hand it off. Schonard straight ahead running.
Handoff goes to Schonard.
If there's water in the well, keep going to it, I guess.
He'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Pickup of 0 that time. It'll be 2nd and 10. I package you in for the Tiger split slot over there on the far side. This time, Eisman, straight drop back, wants to throw. He's going to have to run out of trouble. And he's going to try to throw it to the sideline. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to find Shane Henderson. Eisman running for his life that time. Way out in front of Henderson. Could not catch up to that one. So it is 3rd and 8 coming up for the Tigers. Again, the I package in the backfield. Eisman going to give it off, and Schonard is going to pick up the first down.
And off goes to Schonard.
Again, the Tigers get right to the line of scrimmage, playing with tempo. They're not going to give him the first down. It's going to be short. Officials are contemplating bringing the sticks out, I believe, measuring this one. Yep, that's what they're going to do. You almost don't want to see this because when you've got momentum and you're playing with tempo, you don't want to stop to bring a measurement out. But you know what? If it's a first down, it's a first down. Maybe changes a play completely from 4th in a frog hair to 1st and 10. It's going to be 4th down in a frog hair. And I think that's what the Tigers were anticipating. They'll get the chains back over to the sideline. Tigers will get to the line of scrimmage. Jackson Eisman's got the I package behind him, split and slot on the far side. 4th and a couple of inches right now for the Tigers. See, crawls in under center. Barks it out a couple of times. Maybe draw him off sides. Nope. Eisman's going to take himself, bounces out, and he's got the first down plus about 4 yards. So he was stopped in the backfield and just bounced it through the guard tackle hole. 1st and goal for the Tigers.
4 yards and a first down.
Inside about the 6-7 yard line. Eisman this time going to go play action, roll out, looking for space to run. He's going to be hit as he gets to the sideline.
Eisman will be knocked out of bounds by number 42, Evan Von Eye.
See where they mark this. 1 second and goal coming up for the Tigers. Looks like it's inside the 5 to about the 4 yard line. I package once again in the backfield. Handoff goes Schonard. He'll go through the left side.
Aiden Schonard with the kick.
He'll be stopped just shy of the goal line.
Toby Dean in on the stop.
So it looks like it'll be 3rd down and goal from about the 1 yard line.
3rd down and goal from the 1.
Once again, the I package behind Jackson Eisman. Eisman this time will tuck it and go into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Jackson Eisman with the sneak. Gets underneath the pile and puts one in there for Mobridge-Pollock. This one coming with 9:46 left in the ball game. Tigers are going to get ready for the two-point conversion. Eisman wants to pass. He looks over into the corner of the end zone. I believe it was caught, but out of bounds. Cage Yellow, the intended receiver, and it is not good. The two-point conversion is not completed, so that makes the score now with 9:46 left in the ball game. It's Blackhawks 34, Tigers 12. We're going to come back in 30 seconds with another kickoff right here on Star 99.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Doug Heil at 845-3603 today.
$9:46 left here in the football game at Wessington Springs. I'm Andy Shue here on Star 99. 34-12 the score right now. Blackhawks on top. They're going to get the football back as the Tigers will come out and try to kick it back deep. Well, I just got a message. Holden Eisman actually playing quarterback. Jackson not playing quarterback. Holden's been playing pretty much the entire second half. Kick is received by the Blackhawks and returned to about the 35-yard line. Very late whistle as the play was stopped, and then no whistle, and so the Tigers jumped at the opportunity to put that one on the ground. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blackhawks. They'll have it at their 35-yard line. I do have to say in my defense that the lighting here in Wessington Springs is a little to be desired. It's a very dark field. And so distinguishing between number 2 and number 7 out on the field, I do apologize about that. See if we can get an update on why Holden is playing quarterback and not Jackson.
Nice and there, Eddie with the carry. He'll be brought down in the backfield for the loss.
Loss of a couple of yards on the play. Tigers go on that run blitz again, and Schonard comes in and makes a stop in the backfield. Again, 2nd down and 12 coming up.
Loss of 2, 2nd down and 12.
Once again, volleyball coming your way tomorrow from Mobridge-Pollock High School. It'll be Winter coming to town to take on the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers. This is a big game. You should be there. 1 o'clock, C game, JV to follow, and then varsity. 9:03 left here in this one. 34-12 the score. Blackhawks on top. We're going to take another 30-second timeout as the Blackhawks want to talk things over. We'll be back. You're listening to Star 99.
Kent, Helen, Toby, and the entire staff at Heartland Waste are proud of the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers teams and coaches. They want the players to know that when the game gets tough, you have Heartland Waste pushing for you. They want the people they serve to know that they are dedicated to the best service they can offer. So, for residential or commercial waste hauling needs, call 845-5056. Heartland Waste is proud to be a Mobridge-Pollock Tigers supporter.
Welcome back here. 9:03 left in the football game, and Blackhawks with the lead right now, 34-12. Blackhawks come out. Second down and 12 coming up. Naked backfield and trips over here on the near side. Tigers are going to go all-out blitz, and they're going to try to set up a flat pass.
Pass is complete to Camden Yost.
Camden Yost with the catch. Pickup of about 7 yards. That'll bring up third down and 5 coming up.
Good shield in on the stop for the
Kobe Johnson Goodshield up there to make the stop for Mobridge-Pollock.
gain of 6 on the play. Third down and 6 from the 39.
That looks like 3rd and 6 now. They moved the marker a little bit. Again, naked backfield. The only one back there is Havlick out of the gun. Takes a snap, straight drop back. Looks downfield, wants to throw, and he's got a receiver out there, and it is going to be out of bounds.
Larson's rolled out of bounds.
Incomplete. In the NFL, you get to have 1 foot in bounds. College and high school, you got to have both feet in bounds. And that time, Blake Larson was sliding out of bounds when he caught the ball. 4th down and 6. Punting situation.
Hawks will punt it away on 4th and 6.
Mobridge-Pollock wants a timeout. They want to talk this one over. 8:11 left in the ball game. 34-12 our score right now. It is the Blackhawks on top. We'll be back in 30 seconds to Star 99.
A cool breeze is coming with a chill that will tickle your spine. The trees, green, will show their golden leaves, and the colors all divine. The autumn winds will bring a fall bite, not to the air, but to the fish in the lake. It's time to think about Bridge City Marina and your bait, tackle, and snack take. The staff at Bridge City Marina is there to help with the fall fish. And don't forget about beefs with the best food for your dish.
8:11 left here in the football game, and the Blackhawks looked like they were in punt formation before. Tigers were a little discombobulated. They want to get the right return ready to go. Not sure, but I think it's Bryce Larson dropping back to punt this one away.
Bryce Larson will punt it away for the Blackhawks.
Tigers are not going to send anybody back deep. Looks like they might be coming after this one. And it's going to be a high end over ender. It's going to take a Mobridge-Pollock bounce, go the other way for a few yards. And the Tigers are going to have it 1st and 10 from their 32-yard line. Tigers had no trouble marching their last drive down the field and putting one in the end zone. They'd sure like to do that again right here, I'm sure. Just about 8 minutes left in the football game. 1st and 10 Tigers, they're going to have it at their own 21-yard line. Eye package once again in the backfield. Holden Eisman in under center, wants to pass, looks over the top. He's got a man. It's caught. And a nice job holding on to the football. Big hit that time. As, boy, I tell you what, Cage Yellow took a hit, and he got up, he jumped up, and now he's on his knee. He got buckled. Just an outstanding effort for Yellow to hang on to the ball. He was rattled pretty good. Cage is going to have to come out of the field as they stop play, and he'll come off for at least one play. Maybe a chance to catch his breath. Maybe have the wind knocked out of him over there. Anyway, Holden Eisman will bring him back to the line of scrimmage. Eye package in the backfield. Handoff, and there's going to be a flag on the play. thrown by the line judge over here. Usually that means that usually means offside. Somebody lined up in the neutral zone, an encroachment, something like that. False start against Mobridge-Pollock.
False start called against the Tigers.
And that's another thing when you're playing tempo offense. Penalties really are a big shot in the foot. So this will back up the play all the way back inside the 43-yard line of the Tigers. High package. Holden is going to give it off, and it's going to be Schonard. Schonard finds a big hole right up the middle. He's dragging a lot of Blackhawks with him that time.
Aiden Schonard takes the carry up the middle.
I know a lot of people are hanging their heads right now. 7:18 left in the ball game, down by a couple of scores. But, boy, the way Schonard's running right now, there still is hope. Second down and a long one. Holden Eisman wants to throw. He's got a man on the sideline. It's caught, and it's going to be inside the 25. Turner Fetzer. Great pass that time from Holden Eisman. Fetzer caught it on the stride, and he's got a big first down. And now the handoff goes, and it's going to be Schonard. Boy, I tell you what, big, strong running that time. Schonard, off balance, puts his paw down and gets another 4 yards after contact. First and goal. Inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line.
First and goal from the 8.
Handoff again. This time, not much there for Freed. And the injury on the field, one of the Tigers' linemen. Looks like he's down right now. Trying to see a number out there. Unsure of who this is. 6:41 left here in the ball game. Stoppage in play for an injury. Boy, I tell you what, poor Cage Yellow. He went out a couple of plays ago because he was popped pretty good. Now he needs help to get off the sideline, unable to put weight on one of his legs. So they help him to the sideline. Tigers, second and goal from about the 7-yard line. Handoff goes to Schonard. He'll try the left side of the line. Maybe broken just a little bit there as he runs into Holden Eisman on the handoff. Inside the 5 to about the 4-yard line. Third down and goal.
Third down and goal from the 6.
From the 6, actually. Misdirection this time, and Freed going to bounce it outside. He is going to get out of a tackle, steps in, touchdown Tigers. So Freed will bring it in from 6 yards out, and Mobridge-Pollock on the board once again here in the fourth quarter. 6:02 left in the ball game. Tigers will set up for the 2-point conversion. As Holden Eisman will bring him to the line of scrimmage. High package behind him. Splits both ways. Holden wants to pass. He's in trouble. He's going to throw it out there, but it's going to be incomplete. So another kickoff coming up with 6:02 remaining in the ball game. 34-18 now, and the Blackhawks on top. Will be back in 30 seconds. This is Star 99.
2-point conversion attempt is no good.
At First Interstate Bank of Mobridge, we know that champions play as one. One team with one goal. We also know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of teammates. You can count on First Interstate Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, Visit First Interstate Bank of Mobridge today. Member FDIC.
Well, it is, if you're taking the over and under, I would have taken the over on this one. 34-18 now. Tigers are getting set to kick one back deep to the Blackhawks. Blackhawks on top here. Coming to you from Wessington Springs, South Dakota. What did we determine? A little southeast of Miller. Sandquist will tee it up from the 40-yard line. It's like Bryce Larson, one of the guys back deep. Trying to find the number. Maybe Blake Larson. Bryce and Blake back there for the Blackhawks. Kick is going to go across the ground and be picked up by one of the up men. Well, an attempt at an onside kick that time, and maybe kicked just a little bit too hard. Didn't get the bounce. So with exactly 6 minutes on the clock, the Blackhawks will come out leading 34-18. Tigers would love to put a stop on here.
Blackhawk ball. First down and 10 from their own 43.
Blackhawks will have it at their 43-yard line. They are in the huddle right now and get set and ready to go. Split backs in the backfield, and it's going to be actually one single back. Now motion back there, and Havlik out of the gun. No, actually crawls in under center. They're going to hand it off, and it'll be the second guy through the hole.
Handoff goes to Camden Yost.
Camden Yost has been a workhorse for this Blackhawk team tonight. He gets another handoff. Picks up 6. It'll be 2nd and 4
Down at the 49.
from their own 49-yard line. And again, the Blackhawks in no hurry at all.
2nd down and 4.
5:29 and ticking left here in the ballgame. 34-18 the score. Blackhawks on top. They get back to the line of scrimmage. Split backs in the backfield. It's Havlik under center. And he is going to get hit by one of his own players and gets out of a couple of tackles and takes it out of bounds.
Lets it keep it. He'll scamper to the far sideline.
That'll be a first down. They'll move the chains.
6-yard gain on the play. Good enough.
Inside Tiger territory. They'll put this one at the Tiger 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Again, this time the clock stops because Havlik went out of bounds. So 5:10 left here in the ballgame.
From the Tiger 45.
Blackhawks get to the line of scrimmage. Havlik out of the gun this time. Split backs in the backfield. Split and slot over here on the near side. Havlik is going to take it himself on the keeper and is going to head for the sideline.
Havlik keeps it. Tackle made by number 15, Mark Sandquist.
Good news as Cade Yellow looks like he's back out on the field. Maybe that's Cade. No, it's Joseph Dutenhofer. Boy, I'm having troubles with 2s and 7s for the Tigers tonight. Dutenhofer out there right now. Not seeing Yellow out on the field unless this is him coming in right now. It is. So that's good news. Little stinger, got him on the sideline for a couple of plays. Now he's back out there playing strong safety. Handoff this time goes to Yost. He tries the left side. He's going to be tackled after about a 3 or 4 yard gain. Second down, and we'll say short 7, long 6 coming up for the Blackhawks. Ball just in front of the Tiger 30-yard line to the 31. Play comes in from the sideline. Again, high school volleyball tomorrow from Mobridge-Pollock High School. Don't want to miss this. A winner coming to town. Tigers are playing very, very good right now. Come on out and support the girls. Havlik this time is going to keep it himself, gets to the corner, and again, he steps out of bounds. Sure, the coaching staff right now is saying, hey, stay in bounds. Every time you go out of bounds, that stops the clock. Holden Eisman comes up to make the stop. Not sure if there's a flag over there or not. Yeah, it's going to be a penalty against the Blackhawks. From the line of scrimmage. Holding against the Blackhawks. Well, that'll move the ball all the way back to the 47-yard line of the Tigers. So they've got second down in 2 time zones. Split slot over here on the near side, split on the far side, split backs in the backfield. Havlik out of the gun. Straight drop back this time. Now sets up the screen on the right side, and a little bubble screen. Gets out of one tackle, now is going to be brought down.
Pass is complete to Tyson Eddy.
Tyson Eddy on the catch. Looks like Johnson Goodshield up there to make the stop for the Tigers. Eddy is tackled inbound, so that'll keep the clock running. 3:48 left here in the football game. Picks up about 9. It'll still be third down, and just about 15-16. Ball inside the 40 to the Tiger 39-yard line. Havlik is naked in the backfield. Nobody back there except for him. He's going to drop back to throw the ball, looks downfield, and this one is going to be caught for a first down.
Pass is complete to Blake Larson.
Blake Larson, again, steps out of bounds, stops the clock.
Mark Sandquist with the stop.
Sandquist came up to make the stop. Cornerback out there on the coverage. Clock stops at 3:18. First down and 10 for the Blackhawks. They're going to have it at the Tiger 21-yard line. Split slot on the far side. Out of the gun. Now they're going to hand it off, and a big hole opens in the right side. And this one's going to go out of bounds as well.
And up goes to Tyson Eddy.
Tyson Eddy on the carry. And he's going to have first down yardage, as it'll be inside the 10 to about the 6, first and goal for the Blackhawks. Blackhawks wanting to get another score in there.
First down and goal.
Havlik out of the gun. Backs at each side. Splits both ways. Handoff goes through the left side of the line. Hole opens up.
And out goes to Camden Yost.
Yost again on the carry. And it looks like from here he got it just about the 3-yard line. Second and goal from the 3. And 2:43 and ticking on the clock.
Second down and goal from the 2.
Blackhawks knocking on the door. Split slot over here on the near side. Split out on the far side. Havlik again out of the gun. He's got backs at each side. This time the handoff goes to Eddy.
Tyson Eddy will take it in for the touchdown.
And he's in there for the touchdown, 3 yards out. With 2:25 left in the ball game. Three-yard run by Tyson Eddy. Two-point conversion coming up for the Blackhawks. 40 now to 18, trying to make it 42. Havlik wants to pass. He's got a man wide open, and it's caught for the two-point conversion. Now 42 to 18 with 2:25 left here in the ball game, and it'll be a Timeout for 30 seconds and a kickoff when we return. Star 99.
At McClellan Swanson Dental, we understand. We understand the nervousness, the edginess, the fear that takes over. And that's why when you sit down in the chair, you can't have a better friend than the one you'll have at McClellan Swanson Dental. Our dentists understand your apprehension. That's why you're their first concern for any dental procedure. Whether it's a simple cleaning or something as complex as a root canal, you can rest assured that our dentists will take every precaution to make sure you're as comfortable as you can be. McClellan Swanson Dental in Mobridge, your smile, our success.
Tigers will get ready to receive another kickoff with 2:25 left here in the ball game. 42 now to 18. Blackhawks on top. If you listen to the pregame interview, Coach Heather talked about getting a playoff spot and maybe hosting a playoff game. Well, this is another step towards that. Brendan Begeman unofficially tonight, 277 yards rushing. Well, that's got to put him over 5,000 career yards. Man, what a career for Brendan Begeman. And still football left. Tigers return the kick. It's Turner Fitzer, and he'll bring it back about 15 yards. Tigers will come out from their own 40-yard line, 1st and 10. Again, apologize for the mix-up, as Holden Eisman's been playing quarterback pretty much the entire second half. Not sure the situation with Jackson Eisman. Holden comes out, and he looks downfield, looking for a receiver, and this one's going to be a little bit overthrown.
Holden Eisman's pass intended for number 82, Shane Henderson.
Shane Anderson was the intended receiver, a little out in front of him. Couldn't run into it. Incomplete, 2nd and 10 coming up. Tigers right up to the line of scrimmage. Eye package behind Holden Eisman. As Holden comes in, crawls in under center. Wants to throw the ball, throws it out there on the flat this time, and it's Simon Freed. Simon headed towards the sideline and is going to be pushed out of bounds right about the 1st-yard marker. Depending on the mark, this could be a first down.
Freed was brought down by Evan Von Eye.
It will be a first down, 1st and 10. They're going to put the ball right on the midfield mark. Under 2 minutes left here in the football game. Tigers trying to get one last drive going here. Maybe get the ball back and put another one in. There's going to be laundry before they can get the ball snapped.
Flag on the play.
False start against the Tigers. Well, one thing I know is that 2 negatives never make a positive, and when you've got 2 positives, you don't want a negative. Penalty, penalty, penalty. Handoff this time goes to Schonart. Schonart finds his way between center and guard on the right side. Picks up a couple of yards. It'll be 2nd down and 12 coming up. Right back to the line of scrimmage. High package behind Holden Eisman. And Holden wants to throw the ball this time. Looks out there on the flat. Turner Fitzer, a little bit low for him. Could not pick that one up. Incomplete. Brings up a long 3rd down and 12 coming up for the Tigers. At their own 48-yard line. A lot of movement through the backfield. Now they're going to get situated. Holden will climb in under center. Straight drop back. Looks over the middle where the receiver is, and Shane Henderson's going to make the catch. And depending on the mark, this is going to be very close to a first down.
7-yard gain on the play.
It's going to be short by a half a yard. 4th and 1 coming up.
Down and 1.
Handoff goes. Schonart, he's got a big hole. He makes it through the left side across the 35 down to about the 30-yard line. Just a great burst of speed that time by Schonard. And the Tigers are ready to go again as they move the chains. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line of the Blackhawks. Holden Eisman wants to throw. He has a man. Tried to find Turner Fitzer, and it's going to be just a little bit behind him. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 now. Ball at the Blackhawk 31-yard line. 41 seconds left here on the clock in this ball game. Blackhawks lead 42-18 right now. A little bit of a staggered eye this time. Holden climbs in under center. Play action. Wants to throw. He's got the screenplay, a little bubble screen, and he is going to give it off to Simon Freed. Simon spins out of one tackle and is brought down after about 6 yards. No, actually, they're going to give him a good 8 yards. That'll be 1st and 10 as they move the chains. Put the ball right on top of the 20. Here's a pass over the middle. Quick slant pattern. Going to be incomplete. A little bit low for Shane Henderson to pick that one up off the ground. So incomplete, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Tigers have it at the Blackhawk 20-yard line. Long pause this time as Holden comes in under center. Straight drop back, looks downfield, and now he's going to take it himself, and he is going to pick up some positive yards, maybe 8, maybe 9.
Heisman's brought down by Holden Havlick.
Timeout called by the Mobridge-Pollock bench with 16 seconds on the clock. Blackhawks lead 42-18. Tigers going to come back with a short 3rd and 1 when we return. 30 seconds, and we're back. Star 99.
WRT is here to help you get connected. Assistance programs for reduced cost phone and internet may be available for you or someone you know who could use a helping hand. Contact WRT to find out if you qualify for assistance through the FCC's Affordable Connectivity Program, Lifeline, and or Link Up programs. For more details, visit westrib.com. Call WRT at 605-845-3100 or visit the local office in Mobridge.
Quick look at the scoreboard right now. Lee Deadwood up on Custer 27-0. Gonna wrap it up with some scores in the 11B when we get done with this one. 2nd and 1 coming up. Holden Eisman looks out there on the flat, and it's a catch.
Eisman pass is complete to Aiden Schonard.
Aiden Schonard driven out of bounds. 9 seconds on the clock now. Then that'll bring up 1st and goal, and they're going to put the ball right on top of the 3-yard line. Eye package behind Holden Eisman. Straight drop back, wants to throw, looks out there in the flat. It's Turner Fitzer, and he'll go in for the touchdown. So Turner gets to do a little end zone dancing. Well, you can't do that in high school, but you want to. Trust me. Holden will come in for the 2-point conversion. Straight ahead running this time by Schonard. He's going to be just shy. No good, and we'll take a break. 5 seconds left in the ball game. It's 42-24 now. Blackhawks on top. We'll be back in 30 seconds. We'll have another kickoff. Star 99.
What's wrong?
There's nothing wrong, just different. My owner took me through the automatic car wash at Oahe Wash, and I've never been so clean.
So why are you so fidgety?
It not only leaves my outside squeaky clean and shiny, but it took care of my every nook and cranny underneath, too.
You mean even the tailpipe?
Yep, even the tailpipe.
Get your car clean from bottom to top with the automatic car wash, or use their manual wash and do it yourself at Oahe Car Wash in Mobridge.
Ooh, this feels great.
5 seconds left here in this football game, and we got a final score. Mobridge-Pollock's next opponent will be Groton Area. Webster Area beats Groton Area tonight, 28-21. That's a final. So Groton Area coming to town in a couple of weeks. That'll be homecoming week for the Tigers. 5 seconds left, and the Tigers will put a boot on the ball.
Tigers will kick it away. Set to receive for the Blackhawks. Carter Mavius and Hayes Hadley.
So Sandquist has it teed up at the 40-yard line. Tried the onside kick the last time. This one is going to be a short kick, but it's going to be picked up by one of the up men. And still on his feet. And that's going to run the clock out. So that's the end of the game on your Vision Care Associates scoreboard. Our final, Woonsocket Wessington Springs Sanborn Central 42, Mobridge-Pollock 24. We will come back. We're going to wrap things up in a hurry. We'll be back in 2 minutes, and we'll wrap it up here from Wessington Springs right here on Star 99.
At Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinics, your health is our #1 priority. Hi, this is Darcy Dykehouse, Executive Assistant, and if you need medical care, then trust our team. Dr. Alan Lawrence and Dr. Donald Lusick, General Surgeons, Dr. Josh Henderson and Dr. Travis Henderson, Internal Medicine, and for family and women's health, including obstetrics, you can trust Dr. Emily Bowden, Dr. Robert Marciano, and Dr. Matt Schaefer. Good luck from our team to yours from Mobridge Regional Hospital and
66
Clinic.
points total.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever. Nice, Mike. And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car. Whoa. Turns out it's my car, though. Oh. But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right? We got you covered, Mike. Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Doug Heil at 845-3603 today.
Kent, Helen, Toby, and the entire staff at Heartland Waste are proud of the Mobridge-Pollock Tigers teams and coaches. They want the players to know that when the game gets tough, you have Heartland Waste pushing for you. They want the people they serve to know that they are dedicated to the best service they can offer. So, for residential or commercial waste hauling needs, call 845-5056. Heartland Waste is proud to be a Mobridge-Pollock Tiger supporter.
A cool breeze is coming with a chill that will tickle your spine. The trees green will show their golden leaves and the colors all divine. The autumn wind will bring a fall bite, not to the air, but to the fish in the lake. It's time to think about Bridge City Marina for your bait, tackle, and snack take. The staff at Bridge City Marina is here to help you with your fall fish. And don't forget about beets, but the best food on your dish.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Coach Holmstrom has sent players up after games. Not sure if we're going to see any players coming up here in the post-game show. A lot of points scored tonight, 66 total points. And it started with Mobridge-Pollock early in the first quarter as they went in with 9:25. And they were held to 6 points in the entire first half. But, I'm just looking at my stat sheet here. 18 points for Woonsocket, Wessington Springs, Sanborn Central in the first half. It was 18-6 at halftime. Tigers did get out and score some more in the fourth quarter. They scored 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. But the Blackhawks just couldn't be stopped tonight. They had a really nice running attack, and then when they needed to throw the ball downfield, they seemed like they had no problems there as well. So it's a final, once again, 42-24. Now, a lot of things will have to line up for the Tigers to make that push towards the playoffs. This was, if you listen to the pregame interview with Coach Holmstrom, he talked about a must-win for tonight to get into the playoffs. Well, there's still an outside opportunity for Mobridge-Pollock to get into the playoffs. Now, where they will draw, what they'll be seated is going to be not what they're wanting. It's going to be a really low seed, and they might have to come out of their region and play some of the best competition in the state. I don't know if anybody remembers the trips down to Winter. Winter was always something we had to do in the playoffs for Mobridge when it was just Mobridge High School. Now Mobridge-Pollock has played Winter many times, but not ever in the first round of the playoffs. It's going to be one of those things where don't write them off yet, but also don't make any plans as of yet. So still a lot to be determined. We have to thank so many people that made the broadcast here tonight possible. And first of all, our sports video sponsors are Key Insurance, Sitting Bull College, and Riverside Home Furnishings. Scoreboard tonight was brought to you by Vision Care Associates. Final score on your Vision Care Associates scoreboard, 42-24. Blackhawks on top. We also want to say thanks to the South Dakota Office of Highway Safety. Remind you to keep your eyes on the road, not on your phone. We do have to pick a player of the game tonight, and that's brought to you by Merkel's Foods. You know what? Let's just do it. We'll hear from Merkel's Foods, and we'll come back. We'll pick tonight's player of the game right here on Star 99.
Hi, this is Brian.
And this is Danny.
And we're part of the team at Merkel's Foods.
We're proud to sponsor the Star 99 Player of the Game.
If you like hosting people for the game, the holidays, and your family gatherings,
we make shopping easy and affordable.
We will fill your cart with fresh produce, tender cuts of meat, ice cream treats, and everything in between.
Our star player is our deli. Order party platters, grab a quick lunch,
take home dinner for the family, and shop our fresh baked breads
at Merkel's Foods in Mobridge.
Well, Guy played both sides of the ball tonight and did a really good job on defense. When nobody else was making tackles, it seems like the sophomore 6-footer for Mobridge-Pollock, Carter Hens, did an excellent job playing at a defensive line spot and then coming over and playing on the offensive side as well. Aiden Schonart should probably give him a big thank you, maybe a bite of his cheeseburger or something, because he really opened some holes for Schonart tonight. So congratulations, Carter Hens. I've got a T-shirt for you, and you are the Merkel's Foods Player of the Game tonight. We also want to say our kickoff was brought to you tonight by Montana Dakota Utilities, MDU, in the community to serve. The in-game sponsors tonight, Mobridge Regional Hospital and Clinic, State Farm Insurance Agent Doug Heil, Heartland Waste, Bridge City Marina, Owyhee Car Wash, West River Telecommunications, First Interstate Bank, and McClellan Swanson Dental Office. The Law on the Field was brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office, Division of Consumer Protection. Tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Gas and Goodies in Mobridge, and the Keys to Success brought to you by Jensen Rock and Sand. For Joanne here in the press box and Mary Schreier back at the home quarters, I'm Andy Shue. Good night.
There's an app for everything, including high school sports.